This one's for the stolen voices, but people that ain't got much traces. Trapped in the belly of the beast, everywhere is beef and there's never the peace. Every day's beef and never get to speak. Living in the elbows, never get to see. Sitting in a cell, feel like you never gonna leave when you can't sleep. Cause you got beef with the brother underneath for the bump. And the truth of my speech is abundant. I don't need a reason to keep it 100. The government declare the war in the man. If this ain't a song, it's a glorious anthem to rap for the dude that is not get abandoned. The poor is ignored and stranded. From Lagos to Kingston, the Newbury to Camden. Against all odds, of course, we are champions. I'm the voice of Trayvon, I'm the voice of Stephen Lawrence, I'm the voice of Tupac, with no bug life engraved in my stomach. I'm the voice of a runaway city, holding a blade and facing a musket. Been a victim of the system too long, we can take it and waiting for justice. The voice of Fred Hampton Senior, truth for defending the people, and the right to exercise freedom of speech. We just want to be treated as equal. I'm the voice of the moms and the ones that pray for unity in the community. I'm the voice of the young that escape the stuff and they can't find the opportunity.
Yo. Yeah, them man are still getting in. Rico's biting off my man's head in there, blood.
Yeah, no, man. Anyway, we're live now already, you know. So what's happening?
I try to immediate things and show Rico, fam. It's the way you ask people, and the way you come at people, the way people come at, they will come have the answer you their back up, bro. I would have thought that how you said it. I was coming to my man's defense now because Rico drags the question out too far, blood, to where man not actually hear the question because he brings up bare points with the question and if the hat fits and all this talk and
it's too much, man. It's too much.
Simplicity you need to survive. You understand me, fam?
Oh, fuck, bro. Serious.
I let him on.
I love them talk. I swear, bro. Listen, because you can't see it. It's not even have to take care, you get me? Well, Jedi, you said for us like, nah, man, trust. You get me? Let's try and keep them.
I know, but
I don't know.
Did you tell them not to jump out and jump into the new one or not?
No, I didn't. You know, me, I just jumped out, fam, because they were really getting on it. Yeah, they were getting into that. Yeah, they were going.
Bro, that's long, man. Where's
I know.
Let me tell 1 second. I'm gonna tell Glitch is in there like, yo, why did you leave? Yo, Glitch, what you need to do is you need to come out of that chat and then go back. He's here, yeah?
So you love it, brother. Birthday, man.
No, but differently though. Yeah.
Are they still going at it, Lamar?
I thought they were. I was texting you like, what's going on?
Nah. Trust me, they were mad.
Yeah, like, man can't be getting our backs too up, like, and you know what I'm saying, like, we can debate each other and get each other, but we can't let it stay.
Yeah. Trust me.
There was a balance to our debates and our questions and our cutting earlier on. You get me, fam? Man? So I'm saying the man can't.
I just thought it was selfish. It had nothing to do with what we're really trying to do, which is guide the new generation. It's selfish, little stupid stuff.
So into the man can't be answering questions about how to go and tell your mother you're stripping. No.
No, fam. Listen, don't. I don't agree with that, bro. I don't agree with what you're saying, bro. Whatever the question, this is the thing, yeah. One thing, this ain't a gang thing, innit? Yeah, this ain't guiding the new generation. Yeah, this is an extremely balanced advice show. Yeah, so we're not everything we bring gang into. Yeah. Secondly. Even in that new generation, this is a younger chick to me. Yeah, that's like a younger chick to me, yeah. And she's asking for advice, so man's gonna guide her with the best advice man can. Man's already said that man don't think that that's a good profession, and man don't rate the profession. And really and truly, you more need. The first thing I said is for you to ask me how to break that to your mum. That must mean you already know it's something that's not good. So then you need to ask yourself, why are you doing it then? So we already breached that, but then it gets to the point where it's like, you know what? If you're gonna strip, you're gonna strip. You might not listen to me. What is the best way for a young woman to be honest with her mother about something like that? And then every man just gave their advice. So it's not like we're telling people stripping's cool or whatever. But we've had bad things, bro. It's just what it is. This is what it is, bro.
It is, yeah.
I could now wave in it.
All right, you on the wave, yeah? All right, so let's
yeah.
Let me see. Who we got watching? Big up Mr.
Gang.
Chemo, Secrets. Yeah, man, you like holding it down. I don't see no moderators up.
Hey, cuz.
Yo, cousin.
How come the world's got such a fucking soft shell nowadays, bro? Everybody's so sensitive
Bro, I don't know.
fucking days, bro. What the fuck, cuz? Man,
What's that again?
And I wanna talk about it for 20 years. Sake, blood. Cat fits wear it, dog. I'm done, like, I'm easy. I'm Reeks, blood. That's what I do.
Don't make me choke, man. Rico, stop. Don't make me choke, bro.
I come from a gang banging background, fam. Like, sensitive is not my forte, cuz. Like, fuck's sake. Man is all telling me, raw, you all right, Reeks? No, like, because of what's going on. I'm like, I'm cool. Even Jedi was like, bro, I don't know how you drive. It's just because I'm fucking desensitized to life, cuz. You understand? Like, I don't give a shit about nothing, cuz I'm emotional, then I keep it moving, fam.
All right, people. Family tree. Family tree. All right. What am I saying? There's something that I wanted to do quickly. I wanted to change the profile picture of this thing, man. I have to do it in a minute, man.
Do we have a next subject that we're going to talk about?
Yeah. Bruv, we got a few, man. We won't run out of them. We got a few. I stacked them from the last time, innit? So, yeah. All right. I'm going to get into it. I'm going to just read out the next one. So we're going to get this one cracking, yeah? All right. Oh, man. Okay, it's another Sarah. We get hit up by Sarah's there. Okay. Dear Extremely Balanced Advice Show, I've been with my boyfriend for 3 years now. He asked me to marry him last week, and I'm not sure what to say. I do love him, but he doesn't have a good job. He works as a chef in a dirty restaurant, and I really want to be rich. Please help me. Thanks, Sarah.
It's not about money, it's about love. What are you talking about? No.
So from what she said, best thing we can say, yeah, I'd rather see no marriage than a broken marriage, innit? Because broken marriages can break people out there, innit?
Yeah, fuck up all the children and shit.
As we said, yeah, the world is a certain way he's not feeling right now, but it's because of the way it's been run and miscommunication and not understanding what it is they're getting into when they're getting into things. I'll just tell her straight, long story short, don't get married, innit? If I'm just adding good job and marriage and this and that.
Yeah, all of that. Yeah, life's hard.
She ain't the one for marriage. My man's marrying the wrong gal and boom, darling. You're not the one for marriage, innit? You get me?
It's not about money, though. She's making it seem like it's about money. It's not about money.
That's my point.
You see when you marry in the state with paperwork, it is about money.
It is about money. That's
when you marry in the state, when you marry with paperwork and the state, it's about peace.
I can't hear what's going on.
Sorry, when you marry into the state, yeah, when you marry like legally, it's about peace. Because divorce, you got divorce lawyers and you got the court that you got to go to pay them to break up. Basically, you pay.
So she's saying, yeah, that I want to get married to get divorced to be rich. Is that what she's saying?
I don't know what she said. I don't think she's saying that. I'm saying to you, you said it's not about money, but you see, when you marry legally, I'm saying glitch, like legally, like in the system. Yeah. It's about peace. Yeah. If you're gonna have a union, like a humanly union, that I'm gonna be with you for the rest of my life, you know, woman. And she says the same thing. You make a commitment without the system. That's when it's not about money. That's when you two together.
Exactly, but that's what it should be. That's what the commitment's about.
Yeah, but what it is, glitch, because the way the system is seen,
when there's that,
it make the capitalize off a union, innit?
Being rich or just the guy having money though, because she said the guy got a job. You understand?
So it's like.
So what I'm trying to say, Moss, this gal here, I'm just cutting her short. Don't get married to the guy, not because the guy ain't gonna be good.
Don't get married.
He ain't gonna be good for the guy. I'm looking out for my brother right now. You understand me? Because she's showing her character straight away. She ain't married. She ain't one worth marrying, blood. She's talking about the guy's got a job that he don't earn enough. But
exactly, like what are you talking about?
He's a working man that wants to make a good woman out of her, and she's watching his financial status, isn't it? When he can be out here, doing one of many other things to make a higher amount of money, but he's not. He's doing what
he could be cheating on her, bro. He could be fucking cheating on her, bro. But he's not. He's out there making money.
He or she can do many other things, but I'm just addressing what she's saying and how I'm seeing what she's saying, innit? Like,
I would say there's nothing wrong with wanting a guy with money. But that shouldn't be your priority. Your priority shouldn't be the money. But I'm saying, yeah, like if you really love the person, it should go above finance.
What you know about love, boy? What you know about love, boy? You ain't know nothing about no love, boy.
I love it.
First and foremost.
Go on. And who's doing all the rustling? You should know you're doing wrong already. In your heart of hearts, you should know you're Rob.
Yo.
Who is it? Rico.
Marriage in the way Rico explained it, yeah. Like, see, marriage, fam, yeah. Marriage goes back to marriage.
Sorry, Danny, hold it. Man, then mute your mics, please, if you're not talking. Thank you very much.
I'm about to say something, but
mute your mics, please. Yeah, but Danny's talking still, and I can't hear it, car. Man's rustling. Go on, Danny.
I swear marriage once upon a time in over here and in the West was to do like with this basically signing your papers to own your whore, innit? Like you go to a whorehouse and like ain't I right, blood?
I don't know about that. I don't know. You'd have to school me still.
Okay, boy.
No, I heard about that. I heard about the belt, Orion's belt, and all these things there.
Saturn's belt.
Yeah, Saturn's belt or something like that, and some nuts stuff rings. Saturn's rings. That's it. And then the caveman used to lick his gal over the head with a club and drag her home and tie her up to the Ross Clark Rock and say, "Stay in the yard, gal." And that's where the whole domestic thing came from. That's what I heard.
What you didn't know is
I never heard nothing like that before.
I
never heard nothing like that.
That's what they did, fam. Saturnalia, they call it, fam.
Saturnalia.
Say.
Oh.
That's Christmas.
Well,
yeah.
Whoa. Someone's echoing, isn't it? Whoa. I don't know.
All right. Let me 1 second. Let me read out the issue again, yeah?
Can I just
for the new man them that's come out, yeah? Okay. It says, "Dear Extremely Balanced Advice Show, I've been with my boyfriend for 3 years now. He asked me to marry him last week, and I'm not sure what to say. I do love him, but he doesn't have a good job. He works as a chef in a dirty restaurant, and I really want to be rich. Please help me." Yeah.
All right, so this
is not about money.
Leave him alone. You're doing him more harm than good.
Hey, hold on. You know what we did? You know what we did? We kind of like jumped the gun. She's not saying, she's like she wants him to step up.
Exactly.
He's working in a shitty restaurant. He's a chef and that. So that means he's qualified. Hold on. So she wants him to step up his game and not just settle for what you got. Go for higher. Like, that's what it seems like. All
right, cool. Now I can respect that. That's calm.
That's what it looks like. It's kind of like she's like, I want him. I love him.
No, I'm on a new wave.
He's in some shitty situation.
I'm on a new.
There's two ways to look at it.
Yo, fam.
I'm against that.
Right
See me,
Why the friend wants to be rich?
Yo, one at a time, family tree, man.
Right, so that's what I'm trying to say, yeah? Right at the end, she said, "I want to be rich."
God damn it! I want to be rich, goddamn it!
No, because what I'm saying is that could have been a childhood dream. You can't knock a childhood dream. What I'm saying is play the advocate.
Bro, she's wrong, fam.
Can I have a finish, please?
Right.
Play the advocate.
Malone,
listen, play the advocate.
Agree with you, my bro.
I'm in the middle still.
No, I ain't playing no advocate, fam. There is no advocate.
This is what I'm saying.
One at a time,
One point.
Bro,
let me mute.
Bro, can we have a conversation?
Yeah, go on.
Because man, like what it is, yeah. Man, them have to stop putting their personal feelings on this shit, bro. Like, I clocked here. When man giving someone advice, yeah, man's like, no, blood. Like, and it's almost like man talking from the perspective of if it was their woman. It's the woman who's got a man who's been proposed to. She says she loves the guy, but a childhood dream. She wanted to be rich, innit?
So when you're speaking, ain't you speaking from your point of view, though, cuz?
Let me finish, bro. Advocate, that's what I play, fam. Not personal.
I just want to say something. She never said that was.
You lot got no respect for each other. One at a time,
that's
man.
What it is, bruv. That's what I'm saying.
Fucking hell.
Are we having a conversation or are we having a shouting competition? What I'm saying is this, yeah. The lady said she wants to be rich. We don't know if that could have been a childhood dream. She could have grown up broke, and all she wanted to do is have that nice life. She's been indoctrinated from young to think that being rich is being happy. So what I'm saying is this, yeah. She said that she loves him to death. You never heard that. This is what I'm saying. Stop picking out words, provocative words.
Now, she never said she loves him to death.
No,
I
didn't hear that.
Can I just say something real quickly?
Let me just finish, bro. Because it's
okay. Sorry,
I'll keep going off the tangent because man, let me just say my fucking sentence, bro. Like what I'm saying is, the girl said she loves the man. She never said she don't love him because he's working in a shitty job. She never said she don't love him because he's a chef. She never said she don't love him because he hasn't got that much pee. She said that he works in a dead restaurant. It's dirty. Like she wants him to step up a bit, basically, and because she wants to be rich. But what I'm saying, this is the advice I'm going to say to her: get a job, darling. You get a job. Both of you grind. put your money into a savings account, and you'll see by the end of the year you got stacks. And then you do that for 5 to 6 years, or even a 10-year plan.
My brother.
You man just have to let me finish my talk, blood, because you're going to do this whole.
You know what, blood?
Personal.
You know what, blood?
What's that?
You know what, blood? You see what you said just there? I'm in 100% agreement with. Yeah, because you see what it is, yeah. That is her problem. She wants to be rich, fam. Yeah, but she wants my man to do it all on his own. He's working.
All right.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? Get off your ass and grind.
So
what was the question though? I missed it though.
Who's saying that?
Me. What's the question?
No, who was saying, can you man hear me?
I don't know, but man could hear them though.
Who was that? Is that Moss?
It might be Moss. Yeah,
everybody mute. Hey, Moss, come Moss.
He's gonna come back in. All right.
What's
Coach,
the question?
Coach Elliot Black, I'm gonna give you the problem again, yeah? One last time. And this is for Sniper as well, yeah? I don't know if you heard it, yeah? Alright, cool. Cool. Check it. Yeah.
Yo, you man.
Yo, yeah.
Does this shit have recording?
No, it's better now. But everyone mute their mic now. Alright, boom. Let me give you this problem again, yeah? Dear Extremely Balanced Advice Show, I've been with my boyfriend for 3 years now. He asked me to marry him last week, and I'm not sure what to say. I do love him, but he doesn't have a good job. He works as a chef in a dirty restaurant, and I really want to be rich. Please help me. Thanks, Sarah. Yeah, there you have it.
Yeah, I think she could help the guy find a better job in it. You understand? That's the case, innit?
She needs to help him. She needs to help him make some guap, innit?
Trust me. Get more better job in it. It has to be both of you together, working together to achieve the goal. You understand?
Yes. What can I say? One thing then.
Go on, family.
Yeah. When you're broke here, do you propose to G.A.N.G?
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Hey, done the Marco shit like that.
Shit like that. Shit like that.
Wait.
That was the cancel. That's the cancel there.
Bro, some sniping shit.
Yeah, I think she needs to look at it properly. If a man's proposing to you, yeah, right, he's obviously got his shit tight. You get me? He's been working that dead-end job, saving his peas, like Rico said. He done planned the
Bro, she don't. No. I'm Sniper, sorry to cut you.
Yeah.
He's not looking for a man that's saving his peas and all.
Yeah,
brother.
Yeah, I know, but he's proposing.
Yeah, that means he's at best, yeah, he's got ring money, yeah. He can buy at the hall, yeah.
Right. £30, bro.
What?
£30.
He's got ring money. He's got ring money, and he's got wedding money or something, yeah. At the very most, he's got like deposit money for a flat. Yeah,
right.
But that's not rich, bro. She wants to be
rich. You get it? Yeah, she wanna be rich. That's what she's saying. It's not about money. She wanna be rich. Yeah.
Can I just say?
Okay, but that ain't got nothing to do with him proposing to her.
No.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
You get me? She's giving excuses right now.
Yeah. I feel like everything.
But you don't remember, she's asking for help, so you never know, innit?
Yeah, but she's asking for help to be rich.
But everything I've heard is about her.
Not asking you for help in the decision.
If she want
to go through with it, but
the truth is, yeah,
you want to plan, but she's not.
Hold on, Michael. Yeah,
she got a grind.
Mike.
Yeah.
So let me answer your own question. Yeah, or not even that, but like, are you saying that broke people are not allowed to get married?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that if you are broke here and you're proposing, you're not that broke. You've got a little plan going.
Bro, what if you're that broke?
But you could be broke. You could be broke after your wedding, though.
People that are that broke, are they allowed to be married, fam?
Yeah, no, they're not allowed. If they get dowry. If they get dowry.
What Mackie was saying, yeah. What Mackie was saying is that for the brother to be proposing to the girl, he must have had a plan.
You
from
must have
before.
some paper. Yeah.
He might have
I
had
mean,
a paper.
right.
He hasn't told her.
Prepared
Yeah, it's
himself
not.
to propose to her. Maybe he bought a ring and he's got a bit of money for the wedding aside.
So then it comes down
But
to
money don't come into marriage, bro.
Yeah, but what if you ain't
Money,
got
money don't come into marriage. Marriage is about love, innit? Love and money.
Preach and having money is two different
And
things, right?
another thing, how many man, hold on, I mean, how many scenarios, yeah, when you see a man propose to a woman, yeah, it's under duress. You get what I'm saying? Like, he pressured him so much. You get what I'm saying? He's just working, doing his thing, but he knows in the back of his mind that's what she wants. So he gets.
But maybe he's trying to lock it down though. Before she goes for a rich guy.
Right. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He comes to her correct, like, yeah, babes, I'm ready now. You've been moaning all these years. You got that little dream of the wedding dress.
You know what I got to say, though, yeah? You don't know what I got to say. She want a rich guy, but what she got to offer, bro? What she got to offer?
Exactly. The way I've got it down. If she really loved that,
I just.
So then she sounds broke.
She really loves him. She's gonna get me. She's gonna try and make him.
Right. 1 second. Mute your mics, guys. Mute your mics. Mute your mics. No, Lamar. Mute your mic, please. Ezra, go on.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Yeah, like the way I've got it down is, if she really loved him like that, she's gonna do her best to make him rich. You get me? Like that's all she's gonna be concentrating on, getting rich together, innit? Like, what has she got to think about really if she loves him like that?
Trust me, King. I agree with you, fam. Because a woman's there to motivate a man and uplift a man, innit? A man's there to protect his woman and provide. And you get me? I'll marry a woman, fam, and fucking be the provider. Make the woman stay at home and look after the family, blood. All day long, cuz. I'd rather that than me and my woman. I'd rather that, yeah. I'd rather be the provider as a man, yeah. Then both working jobs to make ends meet. Fuck that, blood. Because that them type of mentality is when broken marriages come from. You know what I'm saying to you? Like, me being the provider, we're holding down the yard.
Fam, if we asked her, do you want to stay at home and just breed up and cook and clean and that while this rich geezer looks after you? She's not going to want that. You get me? You know what I'm saying? She still wants her freedom, all of that stuff. Yeah. But she just wants a rich life as well now, man.
You never hear her, though, is she's married to money. So she's got divorce money first before she gets married to my man. Yeah. She loves money more than man.
Thank you. That's what I was going to say.
That's deep.
Man.
She's in love with the money.
Malone, that's deep. That's hard.
if that's the case.
But to me, yeah, like, I'm thinking she's just picking the wrong guy, man. Why don't you pick someone with the same ambition as you, though? You're trying to pick a guy that's picked a profession that doesn't generally pay a lot of money, and then you're trying to tell man you want to be rich.
I just want to know what she does. That's what I want to know.
How do we know she's done?
Marriage.
I just want to know what she does.
You don't marry someone for a profession, cuz you're talking about you should marry what? She should go look for a man that fits the role of a profession.
No, listen. If you
go find a football player, you're a fucking idiot.
If your dream, cause remember, she's not chasing personality, you know. Well, actually, maybe she is. No, hold on. Think about it though, yeah. Let me break it down. Remember, she's been with the brother for 3 years, and he's been doing the dusty job. So that says to me that she's down for the personality thing, but she ain't trying to marry and be broke. So she's saying, look,
this girl might
I love him, but I ain't trying to be broke. And my man's kind of broke. So I don't know if I want to take it to the marriage level. Now, I don't know if that's a good or bad thing.
No. Wait. It's a bit difficult though, Jeds, because she hasn't stated her profession.
Yeah, it's true.
All right.
She hasn't stated. He said he's a chef. I don't know no broke chef still.
Nah, chef is not high paying, you know, bro.
Chef is a good job. Chef is a very good job.
They get like
it's not minimum wage. It's not like a kitchen porter. It's not like a sous chef. You're a chef.
No,
you're taking home at least 11 or 1,700 minimum. I know chefs.
What a year? What's that? 11 or what?
Huh?
1100.
I'm saying a month.
A month. That's not a lot of money, bro. That's
I'm not
like,
saying
when I was talking about little money. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, but little money is the other jobs in the place. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like kitchen porter or waitress or, you know.
Cause like, full disclosure, innit? When I was like, I got released, I was on tag. I did a little training in the restaurant for maybe like 6 weeks until they released my time.
Right.
Yeah, boy, them man there, they weren't getting paid. Like, man left there, to get a job of 25 bags a year, and everyone was clapping like he made it. I was like, bro.
No,
Serious.
but
You get me? That's money.
usually everyone else but the chef. When you think about it.
Huh?
Everyone else but the chef.
No, they're all chefs. Like, besides the chef, there's only like the guy that's doing the dishes, yeah, which is basically use a big washing machine thing, yeah, and the other stuff. But all the other people, like the sous chef, the head chef, and then the people doing the rest of the stuff, they're chefs. You get
But
me?
what
Like,
their wages, though, right? You know their wages.
like, even my brethren, he's a chef in Mayfair, yeah, a head chef as well, yeah. He don't get paid that much, bro. Like, chefing is a job that they more say that you have to do for the passion, because it's got mad long hours and the pay's not really that good.
Chefing ain't nice, boy.
No, chefing is hard work.
But bro, he's already done said he's working in a dirty restaurant. Bro, come on, man. Get me?
That's what I'm saying. So I'm saying, like, the price range for a dirty restaurant, yeah, you're taking home at least a bag.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
After rent though and all that.
Huh?
What's gonna be left after rent and lifestyle
I
and all that?
know, but if it depends if they're living together as well. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, that he might have had a plan that he's making her privy to, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Why does everyone sound so low, though? You can interject, but why does man sound so low, bro?
I don't know. I sound low, fam, yeah, because everyone's talking over me.
No, it ain't that. It ain't just that. It ain't just that.
Even when you're shouting, you just sound low.
Yeah. Low anyway. But go on anyway, fam.
You can show me earlier, cuz, yeah. You sounded mad low still, man.
I said, when you tried to switch on me earlier.
He's been attempted bullying, yeah.
Attempted switch. Hey, go on, scripture.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to say, fam, yeah, like, if that's the case, yeah, then does it mean that she don't have much patience then, fam?
Bro, she with him for 3 years. What you chat about, bro?
Nah, fam. Right now, listen, hold on. He's basically just proposed to her, fam. Cool, 3 years, cool, safe, yeah? He's just proposed to her, fam, yeah? At least he's proposed, fam. You understand what I'm saying, yeah? So he's done whatever he feels like he's needed to do, yeah, for him to get to this stage where he could do that. You know what I'm saying?
Cool.
Otherwise, he wouldn't have done it, fam.
I'm fucking with you, but yeah.
But obviously, she's not ready for this marriage, innit?
She thought she was ready, but she's not, bruv. Because, like, she isn't saying anything about what she's doing. She's just talking about him.
But he's not ready as well, because he proposing to her, but she's not even in a situation where she's gonna say yes.
You don't know how much money my man's been saving.
But that don't mean he's not ready, though.
Yeah, but if like, it doesn't. I'm not talking about financially, but I'm saying if you're in a relationship with someone, yeah, and someone is on the fence, yeah, how are you proposing to them?
But he don't know she's
on the fence.
But how do you not know if she's on the fence?
Been with her for 3 years.
He brought it to us in confidence, in a sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, but how come he don't know this though? Like he don't know that there's a woman that just wants to be rich. You don't know that.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. She should go and have a conversation with a man.
Yeah, they should have had this conversation.
Can I say a point, please?
Go on, bro.
I mute your mic, please. Echo is doing my head in.
Sorry, but anyway, yeah, I was gonna say that when you get married, I swear the vows are like, for richer, for poorer. So then the money doesn't really matter then when you're saying the vows. So technically, that's just irrelevant, to be honest.
She ain't about no for poorer though, bro.
The vows are back.
She ain't feeling the poorer parts.
You get me?
Yeah, but I know that. But I'm just saying, yeah, I'm saying that when we're talking about, this could be her childhood dreams, Like, we're talking about falling in love with a person, not even a personality, not the physical things. Love transcends the physical, and she's talking about something that's physical. Do you understand? And
but marriage is not just about love, bro.
Huh?
What do you mean about love, bro? Cause
gone.
I don't feel like she knows. I don't feel like she knows. I feel like she thinks she's in love. I don't think she's in love. I feel like she's just because if it was about love, yeah, then because I see many people, yeah, that hadn't had that much money, but they've been married for like how many years and still had a nice life. Money isn't the measure of happiness.
It's not, yeah.
Come on, fam.
What you saying?
But say like, financial restraints on that, yeah, is like one of the biggest pressures on a relationship. You know, one of the main reasons for termination. Like, so I think it's gone.
I'll be real, cuz.
That's a whole different kind of world, though.
See me. You think any woman can pressure me to get on my fucking resign, blood? If I'm comfortable in my life, with my little salary I'm earning, and I'm content, and I got a woman that I feel say I love and whatever, not, and boom, 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 yeah, and all of a sudden she switches on me and starts telling me, "Oh, you don't earn enough money for me," and rare. Do you think I'm gonna hit the road for my woman, fam? I think she's gonna extort my love, fam, and send me on the road. And if you're getting sent on the road for your woman to earn money, man, you're dickheads. I'll be real.
Yeah,
everyone listening, real man, dickheads. And no woman expecting me out of the road to earn no money for no woman. I don't live for no imagery life, cuz. I live for what's real.
I get what you're saying, bro. Like, I don't mean
fam, you don't
image
get
life.
you don't get what I'm saying.
Why not?
You don't get what I'm saying. Young blood
don't love you like that.
Love and anything. You're like, no, it's not about love. It's about other things as well. And rare. And
but where am I lying, though?
That's not a lie, though, bruv. Marriage, ain't just about love, bruv. Let's be real, it ain't though. Bruv, marriage is about fucking love. No, union is about love. And even a union ain't just about love. Right? It's about the practicality as well. It's about many other factors. See, the love, that's one major factor. That should be the biggest factor. But you know what? Like in tradition, union has been about family as well. Where the other family's from? Power.
It's a move, how can you make a union to be more powerful?
Yeah, remember, certain people got married just to squash beef. Get me? Certain men got married just to squash beef. Certain men got married just to strengthen their family and get their family in the right position.
Yeah, family ties, isn't it?
And there's so many other aspects.
For real, because there is arranged marriages within certain cultures and whatever not, yeah. So I'm speaking more in defense of how this girl's talking, though, innit? I'm saying to you in regards to the question. I hear what man's saying.
I hear what you're saying too. You get me?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I get that part as well, bro. Like, when we're giving you
advice over here, blood, about this girl, for example, when she's talking about because he doesn't earn enough money, bro. I'd rather defend my brother out there and say, you know what, blood? I'd rather just tell this bitch to leave him alone, fam. Because he sounds like a good guy. Like in 2018, he's telling a gal in 2018 he wants to get married, blood. Bro, I'm not ever saying I want a guy I want to get married, fam. I think I'll struggle to find a gal in this world that I'd want to marry in 2018, fam. It's saying to you. So I'd rather protect my brother than give this dumb gal advice, blood. I'll be real. That's a fact.
Straight.
Yo, you man. Let me show you something, yeah? Let me show you, man, something. Listen to what I'm saying. You see, we've got to assess as well. We got to assess when she says rich, yeah? What is she seen as rich? When I was young, yeah, like younger than Glitch, I thought £1,000 was the shit. I thought a bag was the be all and end all of money. I said £1,000 in that blood. And then when you started to get, when you touch your first 10 bags, you're like, fuck's sake, I want 100. So my £1,000 to Birdman is shit. But then next man will say, but 100 bags is money. But then Birdman will spend that on his floor. But then the man who's paying Birdman will look at Birdman's money like Birdman's money shit. So we got to start assessing where is this? It's the mentality. What does she mean by rich? Rich is in financially, rich is in love, rich is in, I don't know, comfort or stability. What does she mean rich? Where does she, obviously we know she means peas, but it's like, she has to define what her level of riches. You get what I'm saying? Because he could have that already and not have told her. Because I don't tell no woman what's in my pockets, blood. I show you the minimal. Anything that sees me, I told them I sign on.
But even the thing that you're gonna marry, though.
I don't trap. I sign on. No, what I'm saying is, before you get to that level, when you meet a girl, you have to make her know, yeah, you're not doing nothing. And if she still rates you for you, then that girl's not gonna have that mentality of this woman. Oh, I want to be rich though. You understand? Because there's girls like who will look at you and be like, right, you know what? I'm not even on him. But she don't even know that my man's dressed down. She wants the worker because the worker's wearing all the designers. But the big man just got one little dead phone. He wears some dead clothes, like any one trackie where his workers got all the Louboutins. I've seen it, but my guy, that's how they move. The workers have got everything. The man are wearing 10 bags worth of swag. My guy's got a night tracksuit on, fam.
Could be the
so what I'm
French.
saying is we got to get the levels of rich.
Yeah, if the French is rolling with the rich as well, she's gonna feel left out, fam. You know what I mean?
Dang, blood.
tell her friends try and hook her up with one of her man's bedrooms or something, then blood. Because you get me? Like, I'd rather offend my brother in this case and tell this guy, listen, he ain't for you, innit? You know what I'm saying to you? Like, because my man trying to be a good man and make a good woman out of a bad woman, out of a bad bee. These guys are inspired by Cardi B.
I don't think, man. But why? Because he wants a rich guy.
You know what? I think bad B is a bit extreme, brother.
Is it?
One second. Please, let me say.
Sistering, you know.
Let me talk.
I just call her a bad B like it's nothing.
Bro. Look, see the bad B thing. The only reason why I say that might be a little bit extreme, yeah, is because she might just be a bit materialistic, yeah. A lot of the sisters nowadays and a lot of the women nowadays are, fam, yeah. In fact, a lot of the man them are, but she's still presence of mind. Remember, there's certain girl that wouldn't even be with the broke brother, yeah. She's with the broke brother and loves him. Now her materialism kicks in when she starts thinking about. Someone mute their mic, please. And the materialism kicks in when she starts thinking about spending the rest of her life with him. Then she's like, rah, I don't know. Like, obviously, we don't know what her situation is. We've all said all these things here, but like, she's kind of honest as well. She's like, right, I'm with the feelings thing and that, but you see the whole yoking myself to man for the rest of my life, I'm not sure because
real shit.
I'm not sure we're going to be able to go where I want to go in life.
Oh, shit.
When I'm young,
let me say something after as well, Jed. Please.
When I'm young, I can be with my man. I've been with my man for 3 years and it's all good. Yeah, he ain't got much pee, but I do love him and rare. But before we get married, I'm looking to take that step up. So it's best. Yes. Basically, what it is he shouldn't have even proposed to her yet. He should have just
had a discussion.
Stayed on getting their pee up. She's basically saying it's early, innit? We're not ready, innit? That's basically what she's saying, innit? And she's feeling the pressure because my man wants to get married. She does love him, but right back now, I'm not getting married while I'm broke.
Yes, let me say something after as well, Malone. Let me say something after as well, Malone.
Say for everyone. If you love someone, yeah, and you love someone unconditionally, yeah, you see past their flaws, innit? Or you see past certain downfalls. Because when you love someone, you want to build with that person. You want to help that person grow. You want to do things for that person.
I got a perfect point for that. Can I break something down? Yeah,
that can help them, bro.
Let me break something
down. Like I said earlier on. Go on. Take over, Rico.
All I want to say is this year, my brothers. Yeah, it's like we got to think of it from this perspective now. We've been down in there, and sorry, darling, like everybody's been on to you. I'm gonna kind of be the voice of reason right now, bro. It's what Jed said. The reason why I say that, yeah, because I'm gonna put myself in her position. Imagine I'm chilling with this girl. I like this girl. I'm developing love for this girl. I'm rating this thing, and I'm thinking this guy in places. She wants to say to me, in just at the spur of the moment, we had no discussion. You know what, babes? I think we should move in together. Not even married yet. I think I should move into your yard. Huh? What? You want to draw? No, I think I should move into your house. What do you mean? You want to leave some clothes here? You want to leave a pair of shoes? No, I think I should move in. I'm not ready for all that. I don't know about all that. And I haven't seen your pattern yet long enough for me to say that, cool, let's make that commitment. So he just said to her, you know what, lad, let's get married. But sometimes the other person's not ready. You're moving at different speeds in a relationship. You could be in the same book, but different chapters and different pages, bro. So we can't down her for not being at the same place where he's at.
Not ready for that. Not ready.
Fam, some man them just stick their cocky in the thing and fall in love. The thing's like, your cocky was soft. Like, you're dead. And he's just like, oh my God, she was the best thing that I've ever had in my life. Compromising position. Because she likes the guy. His personality's cool. He works, but he's not mashing peas, but she's not watching that. Because she does want to be with a masher, but she's like, you know what? I like this guy. I respect him. Let's just see where it goes, innit? So we can't down her for my man moving fast, because put yourself in that position. I'll be on the same shit. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I really checked for her, but how do I deal with this thing now?
Yeah.
I beg you, someone give me some advice. That's how you got to look at it. Darling, we're sorry for downing you, mate.
I think as well, with the female energy is different, man. Like, we're looking at it like we can just get what we want, yeah? We can go and do what we want, yeah? But females, yeah, like, they more time are going to be playing a bit of a background role in terms of the providing. You see what I'm saying?
Bro, tell it to Sheila, the stripper.
Yeah.
You can't tell her that.
Yeah, like, no, but I'm saying, so from her perspective, in terms of, like, say if she links up with this guy and gets married now, yeah, she's gonna be basically somehow some part relying on him, especially if she was to have children and to be taking care of them, to provide for something that, for a life that she wants, that he might not be able to provide. Like each youth, yeah, it costs a certain amount of money. Like we were talking about earlier, if you want to homeschool, then someone's got to stay home from going to work and not make that money. Like if you want to have 5 youths, it's much more expensive than having 2. You know, if you want to live a certain kind of life, you're gonna need a certain amount of money. And if you're tied to someone that ain't really on that, it's like, you know, if you got a brethren that ain't on making money, it's like, and you're making money, and all the time you want to go here, but they ain't got money to go there.
I've got 2 things to say, yeah. First thing is there anyone in the panel that ain't spoken that wants to drop out to let a female in? I don't know, a couple inactive guys. If you feel that you want to drop out for a minute and let a female jump in, feel free to.
I'll be that person for now.
All right, yeah, but we want you back though, Lambs, yeah? So
don't worry, I'll be back.
All right, say no more. Big up, big up, big up.
My guy, done.
All right, cool. Bless, my G.
Bless, bro.
Yeah, me too, man. I'll be back.
Hey, Lamar.
One love, King.
Yeah.
Hey, Lamar. I remember, go on YouTube and watch it on YouTube, innit?
All right, cool.
I remember you can go in the comment section of that as well, you get me?
I start putting.
All right, cool.
I'll make you a moderator. Go through.
Go through, look.
All right, cool.
I'm
gonna drop out as well, man.
You sure?
All right, bless.
You sure, Mike? You dropping out,
brother. Yeah, man, that's cool, man.
All right, cool.
Uncle Maku,
love.
my gang. Don't know.
All right, so sisters, please jump in. The link is there. All right, cool. We got one old tight Rach. Get me? Big up, sis. Get me?
Balance.
And I don't know if there's anyone else. I think there's space for one more. So when you're ready, jump in. Click the link and jump in, sister. All right, cool. And with the second thing, what was the second thing I was going to say, fam? It was so potent. Fuck. Oh, yeah, shit. This is what I was going to say, yeah? So who are we rating, yeah? Are we rating this girl that is with the brother that's like not really got the peas and whatnot, and she don't want to get married, but get me, she loves him? Or are we rating the stripper chick that's just out there getting peace for herself?
The second chick I rated for one not just saying yes.
Okay.
And then fucking up the guy's life.
Yeah.
You get me, yeah? And her own life as well, being mad at him, like, you know, for not getting what she wants. Okay. There's stripper chick, innit, yeah? Like, there's nothing to really rate, innit? Like,
I like to hear from the sister. Yeah, I like to hear from the sister.
We need to hear from you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's you, Rich. Speak up.
Yo, can everyone hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Hey, blessings, kings. What's good?
Okay, bless.
Yes,
big up, sis. Everyone mute their mics, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, so obviously, there's a lot of good points here. Obviously, I started listening around the time where everyone was talking about the chef not making much money and this and that and da-da-da. And it's a bit mad. I understand where the girl's coming from, and I also understand where you guys are coming from in terms of thinking that, you know, she's just there looking for what she's looking for and whatever. But a lot of things go into even coming forward with that type of statement, you know, like a lot of back and forth, a lot of thought. And you have to realize that females get moved to a lot, you know, as well. So, like, she's allowed to have that choice. That's the first thing I want to say.
The choice of so let me. So did you hear?
I'm not controversial, so brace yourselves.
Nah, man, just say what you're saying. But did you hear the initial problem? Yeah.
Can you read it again for me?
Let me read the initial problem for you again. Yeah. So you get it with fresh ears. You get me? Oh shit. Oh fuck. Where did I put it? Fuck.
I can
cool.
Remember. Yeah.
I can kind of remember. Basically, yeah, she's been with the guy for 3 years. They've been in a relationship. He's proposed to her. She really loves him, but he works in a filthy restaurant and not getting much money. She really loves him, but she wants to be rich. What should she do? Basically, she ain't really trying to marry and be broke. They've been together 3 years.
Okay. Wow, this is a bit mad. I was in a similar situation. Yeah. So I dated a guy a few years ago who was a chef. Like, this is funny. Training to be a chef. So he was still in university and everything, and obviously, like, going into that profession and actually going to university, it's very expensive, you know. So it's gonna take a long time to pay that off. And yeah, I was in love with him. I'm not gonna lie. Like, and you know, that happened even before he told me that he wanted to go into that profession and all of that. But I didn't have an issue with the fact that if I married him, I wouldn't be rich. I had an issue with the fact that he was expecting for me to carry him financially. And I was in a similar position, going to university, doing my thing. And obviously the fees just went up from 3 grand to 9 grand. And I've got to deal with that when I come out and all of that. I was kind of thinking long term, like, would it really work? So that kind of sparked a lot of doubts in the relationship.
Money. So money sparked doubts in the relationship, but romantically you was there, but financially you saw an issue developing. Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying that, like, money would be a problem. I foresaw that money would be a problem in the future because he was expecting me to carry him financially.
What do you mean by that, though?
As in, he's going to uni and doing his thing, and he expected me to, like, you know, give him money, like, literally, like, and he expected me to, like, have a very hands-on role in the household. Like, I pay the rent, he does the utilities, that type of thing.
Oh yeah, that's mad.
So for me, like, I decided after a while that I can't give him what he wanted.
But here what, if he wasn't, like, if you didn't have to pay, like, if he was paying, you lot was paying half the rent and you wasn't having to give him cash, then would that have been much different?
I feel like if it was a half and half thing, that would be a lot more achievable for both of us. But I feel like in that position, he was just kind of expecting me to carry him financially. And I know that some females have that kind of idea that they want a man to carry them financially and whatever, but, like, that's not the type of upbringing that I've had to expect that. So I kind of thought it was a bit mad that he kind of expected me to do
what, hold on. Was he not gonna get his pee up and then, like, get your back? Was it? I don't get it. What, he was never expecting to make the same amount of money as you. Is that what you're saying? Like, I don't get it.
Yeah, and on top of that, he was slightly envious at the path that I was taking, because obviously he's training to be a chef, and, you know, I come from a medical background. Yeah. So it was slightly different. So he literally said to me, quote, like, you're gonna make more money than me, so obviously you're gonna, like, take care of everything at home.
Okay, but this
I think that's all right, though.
No, he did role reversal. You don't announce that shit, man. Like, that's crazy.
You're not supposed
that role reversal stuff. Because it's 50-50. What I'm saying is this: whoever put the narrative of the man does more comes from the caveman era. When, as I said, you trap your woman in the cave. What I'm saying is now a woman makes peas, you make peas. If I'm making 100 mil a year and she's making 500 mil a year, I'm not feeling inferior. I can still do my part because that's our money, innit? Yeah, but she earns what she earns. I'm not watching people's pockets. That's the fucked up thing about society nowadays. Man can't even be with a partner without watching the partner's pockets. God, drop that out. If she's making more money than you, go make more money. If you feel, say, you're inferior, use that same energy that, boy, you know, you're going to handle all the stuff in the house and hustle. Go to make more money. Build up your stack.
Or both, or what? It could have been one of these ones, though, Rachel. Yeah? Maybe if this was the case, you could have said to him, I'm just playing the advocate now. You could have said to him, Ra, you know what? When I get this money, someone mute there, Mike, I'm echoing. When I get this money, or when I start getting this money, what I'm going to do is I'm going to invest in you. Because I believe in you. You was in love with him, yeah? So you can say, listen, see this whole me doing this thing? That ain't going to happen, babe, yeah? What's going to happen, though, is we're going to work as a team, and I'm going to invest in you, yeah? And once I invest in you, yeah, you're going to be able to flip that money, and you're going to, trust me, you're going to be earning more than anyone. Don't watch that. We're in this thing together. You bring your money, I bring my money, and we're going to start something that's going to ensure that neither of our careers are gonna determine.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get me?
Because you know what it is though, King. You know what it is though, King. With that, yeah, he's already planted the seed though. You see, if that would have been all good if he just said, "Boy, but you're gonna make more money than me. I need to step my game up. I need to get myself in a position where we're on the same playing field, like, because that's inspiring me to go get it." Now, if he said that could have been the narrative. But if you're saying, "Raw, you got to handle that because you got more peas," fuck's sake, bro, you're making me look at you different now. Is that
yeah? I'm glad
where
that
did that
you
come
said
from?
that
Because
now you're hitting
the works, cuz for me.
Like, now that you said that, you're hitting the root of the issue, and the issue, like the underlying issue, was motivation. Now, when we dug deeper into like the situation and we sat down and put all of the cards on the table and everything, like, he told me that the only reason why he's in university studying to be a chef is because his parents told him that that's the right thing to do. He doesn't have any interest in being a chef.
Wow. Get to the root now.
Wow. Right, and they go, I'm not even done yet. Wait. So
how long was you with this guy though?
Hold on. Let finish. Go on.
So how many years?
Yeah, so after he tells me that he's only in university because his parents made him go, he told me, like, I was like, so, but you're there, you're doing well though, like you're doing you're passing A's and B's every test. He's like, yeah, because I'm cheating. I'm like, would you? He's like, I wouldn't pass if Sarah didn't give me the answers, and you know what I mean. And I'm like, so wait, you're cheating in every test. You're in university because you're forced to be there.
And how long?
Like,
No.
you're not even interested in the field that you're studying.
Yeah, I'll go still, but just want to finish this call.
Mute your mic, fam. Mute your mic.
Yeah, man, you weirdo. Mute your mic.
When we dug deeper, and then on top of that, you want to expect me to carry you financially. Now, I'm not trying to.
No, mute your mic. Come on, man. Let's chill.
Jedi, man.
One minute, man.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know. We got some banter kings on here, yeah. So man, them doing some banter while the sister's talking, but it's not a good look. How we need the sister to chat and make sure that she gets respected. So we can't
narrative proper.
Yeah, we can't do the banter with while she's saying, because her voice is important. So when she's finished speaking, we jump back to that. Go on, sis. Sorry, man.
No, I'm all here for the banter and that, but obviously, if I'm talking, I can't hear what you guys are saying in it. So
no, go on, sister. Yeah, so he was he was cheating, getting A's and B's, and he was like, you said he's doing a part of the test. Gone. Now you're at that cheating stage, and you're like, if you're cheating, that's where you was at before it got interrupted.
Yeah. So basically, he was cheating on the tests and stuff.
Yeah.
He was not motivated when it came to mornings and that getting up. Like, fair enough, I'm not a morning person, but you're not wanting to go because you're not ongoing anyway. It's different. Like, I wake up some days and I don't want to do anything. Like, but that'll pass after an hour. It's not a deep motivation, like, or lack of motivation to not want to do anything anyway. All he wanted to do is play games. Like,
what, computer games?
Well, how old was the guy there at the time?
He's older than me. I'm 24 and he's 25. This is 2 years ago.
Now, but must remember, you got to remember, Mandem, you see certain Mandem, I'll be real, they develop slow, innit? Certain Mandem, in a baby state, they're in a vegetated state, yeah? So he could be 25, but really he could be 15. You understand? Like, he's forced to go to, like, take it to college center. Oh, I'm forced to go to college because mum said I can't just sleep all day and smoke weed. I can't just smoke weed to just chill out in the house and just loaf the bat. So I got to go out. So his parents have forced him to do stuff. And this is why it goes back to the parents. He hasn't even been asked, what do you like to do? They just said, go do that because that's what the done thing is. Everybody on here before someone said the chef thing was shit, thought chefing was gravy. You get what I'm trying to say, blood? So they probably thought the same thing. Yeah, chefing's gravy. Go get that chef bread, baby. And when he found out, what, I'm getting £12 an hour as a slave, basically. I've got to make 1,000 meals. What? I'm not even trying to do that in the first place. So what it is, he's demotivated again. Like, he's not motivated. Then he's got forced to do something. So that's demotivation. Like, I'm fucking forced to do it. I don't want. You're going against the grain. So what I'm seeing from this situation is this: a man has to be on what they're on, and that's when you will grind. You understand? You have to want to get it. You got, like, because I know man, he's got phones, he's got lines. and they won't answer the phone. Oh, that's too far. That's where we're. Then the month down the line when the phone's dead, bro, I don't know what's going on. I haven't got no cigarette. Original blood. Where are you? Can you make the? I'm not, cuz. You know what I'm saying to you, bro? You have to know yourself. Grind, fam. It's like sauce, yeah, is not money, you know. Sauce is your motivation. Sauce is your grind. And then that grind will get you the paper. You have to put one leg in front of the other to fucking walk, blood. Like, you can't just sit there and say, I'm going to walk, but how am I going to do it without using my legs? Like, stop all that, man. Man got to know themselves. That's it, like. Man got to know themselves. So, yeah, your guy was on a joke thing from the get-go, and then he just looked at you and got jealous. He was pissed.
I didn't even hear your views.
Yeah, big up Malone, obviously. Happy Earth Strong in that.
Yes.
Thank you.
Gang.
King.
Yeah. So what we did? Cause I feel like sister just wrapped it up. So your advice, to her, sis, is what?
Okay. So like first I would say, because how am I gonna wrap this up now? Okay, so off of that situation now, when I told my parents that I broke up with him, like, and they asked me why, I fucked up and didn't explain the entire situation. I just said something along the lines of, and they've quoted me on this, that I didn't want to carry him financially and it would have worked if he was rich. Yeah. So it's kind of similar to what Sarah said, but I'm just saying that, is it Sarah, yeah?
Yeah, it was Sarah, yeah.
I'm just saying that obviously as a female coming out with any type of statement like that is obviously going to be attacked off the bat, you know, because, you know, there could be a lot going on under the surface that she hasn't mentioned, like, you know, like my situation. Like a guy, like he doesn't talk to his boys about that, you know, like that. He doesn't tell his boys, oh, right, you know what I mean? It's different. He would tell me that you're going to make more, so you should do this. But I'm saying like, we're in a position where you can make that. Why don't you open your own restaurant, open your own chains? I'm giving him that.
But did you say that to him, though?
Of course, yeah. I gave him a whole business plan because that's the type of person that I am. I've got the brain.
And what did he say?
A whole business plan and how to and who to speak to. I gave him contacts so he can set himself up.
And what did he say?
Well, I'm hoping he's acting on it.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
You gave it to him, but you bounced anyway.
You bounced.
Yes. Yeah.
No, I think though. You know, I think you see a man like that. See a man like that. You see a man like that. I think that's gonna demotivate him even further because everybody's telling him go.
Everyone's been slapping him down.
And no, not slapping him. No, fam. Man's trying to lift him up. He's slapping himself down, bro. He's digging a hole. Said, you lot. I'm not trying to build up. I'm trying to go into the hole more. You lot, leave me alone. I'm gonna shovel this dirt on top of myself. The reason why I'm saying that is because anything that he seems like a go against the grain, brother. When someone tells him to do something, he's not on it. He's programmed his head as, I'm not an idiot, I'm not a rare, whatever. Because for you to even say, that's embarrassing. How can you say to your woman, you're earning more, so you're going to pay all the bills? That's correct. Blood, I'm sorry. I grew up around women. That's crazy to me.
That what you said?
To me, that's crazy.
Hold on. Let me ask you a question, though. Let me ask you a question, yeah?
That's crazy.
What if that was just facts, though, at that moment in time? Like, for instance, you're a single man, yeah? And you're earning whatnot, rare, and then you get with a woman. So you're with this woman. Now, the fact is, he's earning triple what you earn. Like, triple what you earn. Yeah? Would it be right? Obviously, you're going to pay your little piece and that. But realistically, yeah, would it be right for you to pay him the lion's share of things or being like, would that be right, fam?
It depends how deep it is, really.
Fam, I just said, fam, he's earning triple of the money you earn, fam.
No, I said how deep it is, isn't it, the relationship?
Let me say something. This is what it is for me, personally. If I was living on my own, I would calculate my living alone expenses. I guarantee you it's not going to be that much if you're with your partner. Living alone expenses compared to living with somebody, because it's not as much. So you have to assess it like that. If I'm going to live alone, this is going to cost me this. This is my outgoings, yeah? But if I'm living with my partner, that's definitely going to be, it's going to be a lighter burden to share. I mean, to bear, sorry, because there's someone else who's doing this thing with me. So if my rent is 1,500, yeah, and someone moves in with me and they say, let's do halves, I'll cut my thing by half, cuz. Like, how can I even be mad? I can't be mad. This is what it is. So I'm actually still saving. You have to look at it from a different perspective. That's what I'm saying. It's all perspectives, cuz. So I will that's how I'd assess it personally. Anybody else should live like that, but that's me.
Can I say something quickly there, yeah?
Go on, Kim.
like on these relationship things, yeah, like based on what the sister just said and the one that with the question, yeah, is that I think really and truly need to ask yourself how you end up being with a guy that's so incompatible to you for so long. You know,
but that's life. That's life.
It's like,
trial and error.
One second, let me finish though, yeah. Yeah, no, there you go.
Remember, the first
connection
is visual. The first connection is visual.
What makes it?
Let him finish. Let him finish, man. Let him finish, man.
One voice, man.
Yeah. So then, like, it's not a situation like where the guy is a bad guy or it's just you're attracting the wrong one for you. You see what I'm saying? He don't fit in with what you're on. You see what I'm saying? But then you try to give man business plan. You try to give man this, that.
Try help him though. Try pattern him.
But to help him be how you want him to be.
No, for him to be moved. No, because he said she's gonna earn more, and that was running him. So she said, for you to step your game up, here's a business plan for you to get on track. You can have your own chain, and you can make more peas. But he's not thinking raw, futuristic. I can actually put this into play and mash peas from now till then. He was looking at it like raw. I'm on a now thing. Right about now, you're doing this, and I'm not comfortable. She said, look, blood. Here is a plan for you to make more than me. You earn
but he's
more
not on
than
that though.
If you no, but listen, cuz his thing was you're earning more, so she gave him a narrative for him to earn more. He didn't want to jump on that.
Very much.
You gotta look at it what it is, fam.
But remember,
yeah, so keep
what
it
he was at
stepping,
uni for, though, my brothers. You understand what I'm saying? Remember what he was at uni for and why he got told to go to uni in the first place.
Yeah, he got forced to do it. He got forced to do it.
Yeah, he got forced. You understand what I'm saying? He wasn't even at uni to do what he wanted to do, fam.
Yeah, yeah. He was there forced. My guy.
Ah shit.
You're gonna have to read him out the thing as well, fam.
But yeah.
All right. So what? Let's do the closing. Do the closing ones. I want to move on to one more, fam. Yeah.
Wrap it up.
So, Rachel, please do the honors and closing words on this subject, please.
Yeah, I feel like it's definitely a motivation. Just spoke about, you know, like it's deep. So I feel like whenever you get these questions and whatever, like obviously pry a little bit more and try to find out what's really going on, because he's the type of person that could have everything on a plate. I mean, shit, he had me, you know, like that. And you've got everything. It doesn't matter. Like, it depends on the type of person, because I can invest into anyone and make them something. Do you know what I mean? So I've learned through that to invest my own energy in the places where it's supposed to be. If I see that again, like people in the comments are saying, I read the comments, it's popping, like, those type of guy, just be aware, innit?
I don't know if it's me. Yeah, you're cracking up. Yeah.
Go back from what you said about the comments.
Yeah, so obviously I'm as like you guys were talking and stuff, and it's true. Like, true say, like, you know what I mean?
You're cutting out for me, sis. You're cutting out still for me, sis.
Yeah, you're having reception problems all of a sudden.
Everybody mute their mics, I think.
Mute their mics.
And stuff. Mute your mics, gang.
Yeah, can you not hear me?
Yo, South, mute your mic. Why's he got that idiot face?
Yeah.
Why's he got that dumb smile on his face? It's you, man. Go on.
My message to women out there is careful with the type of men that you're getting involved with. Because if it's that type of person who isn't motivated anyway, then it's going to be harder to achieve or build anything with that person. So if you see any of the red flags in, you know, my story, obviously learn from my mistake and try not to get yourself in that situation. If you know a person that does have motivation, then obviously support him, be there, innit? But let him know that you're doing it with him. It's an equal level field. Like, he's doing his bit, your bit, and it's going to be a collective when you guys actually get to that point to talk about marriage. I feel like he was, you know, like, he doesn't have to be rich. You don't have to be rich to get married. You don't have to be rich to get a ring. You do have to be in love, though. And if the love is there, you can get through anything. I really, honestly do believe that.
Real talk. Like, real talk. I'm a shit.
Trust me.
Hold on. Wait there.
Yeah.
But the love was there in that relationship, though. And he bounced.
Yeah.
What are you trying to
No,
do?
man, he was not. He wasn't in that.
This love thing is getting overrated,
Don't
man.
make
Bad man, cuz he was
Don't-
envious.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah,
put no words
the
in my
love-
mouth,
He was
man.
envious, fam. He was
man.
envious, blood. He was envious. You can't be with nobody that envies you, blood. Oh, you're making more. That's envy, fam. Move from me with your stinking bad man, envy yourself. Leg about ya. And all of before I leave that, all the business plan. Before I leave you, because you need to fix it up. You need patterning right now. I'm gonna
all
pattern
the
you.
business plan. Yeah.
All the business plan is need patterning. I'm gonna pattern you up right now about with your envious. So I earn more because I grind more. How about that? Go grind, bro.
Let me pattern you up.
Grind more. Grind more if you earn more. Oh, I lie. Hey, Jed, look, prime example. You and South have to put in the work to be the size you are, blood. You have to eat.
Yeah.
You have to dedicate time to training. Yeah, and you have to put in that work and keep.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
Yeah, no, that's the prime example. The day you stop, cuz you just start telling me you're gonna look like me and Malone, fam. You're gonna be slim guys, cuz. You get what I'm saying? You're gonna be slimmers like me and Mel's, fam. So what I'm saying is, cuz you have to put in work and do what you do, innit? Simple. Go on, Malone.
You get me? Just giving the skinny man them some props. Like, you get me?
Come on,
You done though, my G. Rip it.
Skinny niggas throw the dick.
I like that. Man. That was concluding war for both.
What in the naked sauna, yeah?
I don't know about all that, fam.
Innit, man?
You man are bugging out. But yeah, man. I feel like one sec though, yeah. On my conclusion thing, yeah. I think this love thing, innit, yeah. When I say this love thing, innit, me personally, innit, I'm in a loving relationship and that, yeah. And like been in it for 5 years now, yeah.
I love that.
I know she's in the room. Go on. I know she's in the room.
Of course she's right there.
Yeah.
So big. Like nigga say that you love her.
Not even.
Gone to the temple.
You're in a different country at the moment still. But anyway, like I feel like people are trying to build on this thing that they call love, yeah, and don't really understand what love is for one, yeah. Like I think love is like a lot deeper than we realize sometimes, innit, yeah, without reflection and that, yeah. And it can't be built on alone, innit? Material, we live in a material world, innit? Yeah. I'm not talking about Gucci, innit? But I'm talking about everything you can see with your eyes costs money. You see what I'm saying, yeah? So for you to have a relationship long term and have everything, you gotta think about the material, innit, yeah? And match with the material who you want. Some people, they want to live the artist life, innit? They don't want to be caught up in having the latest and greatest, innit, yeah? They're happy to live in a hut, just them and their girl and the youths and running in the grass. That's calm. You see what I'm saying, yeah? But stop trying to pick people that ain't on where you're on and try and make them on where you're on and then afterwards being mad about it. Not saying that sisters mad about it.
I don't think it's that, you know, King. I think it's that, as I said, compatibility. You see, the first attraction is the eye. Like, oh, I like her. She looks nice. You talk to her, and some people have a script. So when they give you the script, you're like, oh shit, that was wavy. Is this the person? Then you develop, and some people lie, fam, for years. But then as soon as you're in like that same space as the person, you and them share the same space, you'll start to see different things. If you ain't smitten already, you feel what I'm saying? And then you'll realize, you know what, I don't really like this person. So it was attractive before, but when I found out who they actually are as a person, that shit that I first saw just faded out, because who you are really is who I'm seeing now. So you can't really say that. It's trial and error with everything, bro. You go to a place, you don't know what you like before you try it. You have to try it before you know that you like it or dislike it, bro. So it's
yeah, definitely. You know, but once you try a couple things, you get me. Like for me, innit, yeah, I've been in situations and I tried things, innit, and it didn't work. You see, I'm not talking about the sauna. Yeah.
What, the sauna?
No, but on the serious thing, like with the relationship thing and that, yeah, like man's been through certain things with chicks and that, and I learned from it, and then I took it upon myself. Okay, from that relationship, where did it go wrong? What didn't I like from it? From the next person, what is it that I need? Like, do you know what? Yeah, when I was in Penn, yeah, I wrote on a slip of paper, yeah, my key to relationship, yeah, and it was basically this, innit, yeah, me to be happy and them to be happy, and then not to be at the expense of each other's happiness, innit? You see what I'm saying? Yeah, when when my values clash with yours too much, we can't be happy together, innit? You see what I'm saying? Yeah? So it's all about like having people that are on the same thing, that want the same thing, that want to go in the same direction. If man don't want to go in the same direction, eventually they're gonna get off the train, innit? And man's gonna be going all this way, think we was going to the last stop when man got off 3 stops ago. You see what I'm saying? So I think communication is key to find out where you're going, and so it helps you not waste time, you know? Like from the get.
And jumping off of the point that Jedi made about how the love was there and it still ended or whatever, man tried to say something along the lines of how the love was there, but it didn't work. Yeah. It didn't work because, like, it didn't work because I saw underneath what was going on. I saw the lack of motivation. And to me, as a very type of woman, that was unattractive. It was very unattractive quality. So I decided that I didn't want to be affiliated with someone as my partner as well, like someone that's supposed to be building with me.
Representing you, yeah, real talk, man. True, man.
Yeah.
It's real shit.
Yes,
So in building with your partner, yeah, like let's call it a building site, yeah. Now, what would be your role on the building site as a woman, and what would be the man's role on the building site as a man? Or do you believe that we should have the same similar roles? Then, like because
what we say, one person does the organising, next person does the lifting, and that.
That's what I'm saying. I see a woman, yeah, as a man, yeah, a man needs a woman to uplift him, innit? You understand me? To motivate him. To be like a life coach in a boosting way kind of thing, and
you gotta do that for your woman as well, fam.
Yeah, vice versa. But you see, as a man now,
yeah, it's equal.
No, but I don't want my woman to protect me, innit? Like, all right, when I mean protect me, yeah, like I see them like, see, like, man protect the yard, innit? Man protect the family, innit? You know what I'm saying to you, like the woman.
Hey, say Malone. Hey, you see, Saf. Saf is a real black man, you know, weed and chicken, cuz. What the fuck? Man cleaning the bone like a real...
Hey, Rico, you plucked that out of my head, fam. Yeah, fully plucked that.
Sorry, Malone. I'm so sorry, cuz.
But when man was talking about protecting you, I was saying, Ross, I was protecting that chicken right now,
that
fam.
chicken bone.
Fam. Hey, Rico, I hope man
that chicken's not looking safe at all.
I hope man see my reaction to me cutting him, and I cutting over chicken, innit? But when I'm cutting man to add to a conversation, to put a valid point in the conversation, let me. See, man, acknowledge my humble approach to me being cut by a man being told he's a proper black man.
I know, it's fuckeries, fam. I got your back, brother.
Please
shout that.
Nah,
please acknowledge my humble approach. Man ain't gonna spaz out and get mad like, bro. I'm just gonna wait and I'm gonna go again, innit?
Trust me.
Now you're grown, fam. You're
grown,
my bad.
Hey, fam.
Go on, King.
Hey, turn on your camera. Malone, turn on your camera, bro. For your birthday, you grown, you know, fam. I want to look in the eyes.
Happy birthday,
Happy birthday, big up, my brother. Happy birthday, man. You grown, you know.
Hey, happy birthday, man.
Lean in, my brother.
A lot of us started here. Like even me, I just recently come out of a relationship with it. Like, yeah, do you remember when I first come around Gang, man?
Yeah.
Man, fully remember
now,
that.
my thing, me and my ex thing, yeah, like we went back from block days, innit? We grew up on a block together, and during our young days, we had a little thing, and we had a close bond as youths, innit? But then we went away for over a decade now. We butt back up recently and whatever not, and the chemistry of back in the day kind of was still there, and man kind of went along with that when she weren't the one for man for many reasons, innit? But where I was going with that is like, in society today, people don't know what they want, innit? Do you understand me? And people have to study themselves more than they study their partner or other people outside, because people are led astray easily, blood. Like, and especially in the relationship today, man will want to tie down a girl because she looks crisp, but she's a fucking airhead, boy. I got a cousin, yeah, that's with a girl, yeah, that blood, fam. The girl's a Chris thing. I'm gonna lie. Looks wise, she's Chris. This girl is the most ugliest girl inside, fam, as a person. Fam.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I know
Bro,
a billion of them.
brothers kidnap him, punch him up, all kind of fuckery, violate his mom, rare. And he's still with this girl because he's lost in over this girl's looks. And you understand me? Like certain people mistake the look for look.
Yeah. Yes.
So it's about growth. It's about self-growth first. If you don't like, a lot of people don't even love themselves first, and when they get their partner, they become some spiteful person to their partner because it's really self-hate. A lot of self-hate they have towards themselves, which they envy their partner, their strong partner, or their partner who's trying to give them that righteous advice to help them grow. Then they're not hearing it for that. They're hearing it for disrespect or insult or I'm saying to you. So it's like in my team before. So earlier when I said to me about I don't mind being a man that will provide for my woman and making my woman just hold down the yard and whatever, not in it. So my girl weren't working in it. So but it was a thing where I don't mind. I can hold down my shit. Oh my girl, she come to stay with me, you know, like that. So it was a thing where but at the same time, man ain't gonna fund you to be here on some.
There you go.
You ain't trying to play your role in it. So blood.
There you go.
My girl was saying she wants to do something, but she don't want to go in the system and work on the slavery thing. And I can respect that. I love that. That pains you. So I'm like, all right, what would you like to do? Boy, I want to do rare and boom, boom. Or what? Is there a course for that? Yeah, there is a course. How much is it? All right, go cover that. Go do your thing. So man would invest into her to grow as a woman in it. But then with man doing these things, yeah, man realize it's talk, innit? Because once man investing, you get these courses, get your qualifications now, yeah. After that, you ain't even trying to use what man does in that qualification you got to actually push your business forward or earn money for yourself as you say you want to do. Like a lot of people they don't know what they want in life, bro. You know what I'm trying to say to you? Like, and that's where a lot of relationships get fucked up, bro. Because they think they want things that they don't, blood.
I think people,
you understand?
I think people complicate relationships, bro. Like, imagine, man, them can hold a relationship for 10 years, but a man and a woman can't. You get me? Like, I think
it's true. Yeah, that's mental. Yeah, you're right. Like, man, them argue as well. Then you settle shit.
Relationship.
You get me, cousin?
Yo.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, I think any relationship that I've taken serious has only lasted because I've tried to treat them like my brother. You get me? And all but with the understanding of obviously you're a woman, so I gotta understand certain things, innit? You get me? But if you keep it on that level, because apart from the fucking, it's the same as chilling with the man, them, apart from it's a woman, innit?
It's a relationship. It's a partnership. Right.
Do you know what I mean? Like certain time, man.
We're from the same ends and that, so it's all love. But I want to press you on that a little bit. I want to understand what you.
Hold on. Don't come on here and change your light to red and all of that. I want to press, man. Like, what are you talking about?
The hair up.
Question time.
You gotta relax. She went to the bed.
Red light question time.
Put the hair up and said, I want to press you. We're from the same ends. We're from the same ends. Go on, Rach. Go on, sister.
I was in the same ends. So I want to press you on that a little bit and find out what you mean. Like, if you treat them like a brother, like how far does that go? Is there limits? I want to know.
Limits to what?
Treating your girl like your brother.
It depends, innit? Like obviously, I'm not gonna spud my girl. I might slap on the spot instead, innit? You get me? So in them instances, yeah, cool. But like we're all big people in it, so we know how to deliberate going too far. You get me?
Yeah.
Not in it. Like certain things, like I don't know, I don't know, because I would keep a promise to my brother, like I'd keep a promise to my girl, innit? You know what I'm saying? So I don't really know. Like there's not much. I can't see much differences apart from the intimacy. I could sit down and watch a film with my brother. I could sit down and watch a film with my girl, but we're gonna cuddle. We're doing the same thing.
Yeah, it's different. Yeah, intimacy. Yeah, it's intimate. With your missus, it's intimate. There's no intimacy with the man. Them, it's true.
Trust me. And then when I see the
not even for Sauna Man.
Sauna Man's looking at bulls over there. Cause man, that's different, man. That's a personal situation. That's a personal situation.
You missed the scene.
Wait a minute. What did I just have Sauna or something? Yo.
Every time you say Sauna, but you come back the woodwork, fam. You get me? Every time my man hears sauna, he jump out the woodwork.
What are you saying? Resonating with the sauna,
yeah? You lot are funny. Go on, carry on.
You know what, yeah? Do you know where I see a difference?
Nah, it's real shit, though. Go on, King.
I see a difference in married people that have gone through the ceremonial ritual thing. And the minute they put that ring on their finger, I see things decline, bruv. Like, I'm not even joking. Or sis as well, sorry. I don't mean to just say bruv, innit? But fucking, I see a decline when that little Babylonian ritual aspect comes into it. You get me? And then I know people that haven't got married and they've been together for 30, 40, 50 years, bruv.
Yes,
and
long.
Then as soon as they get married, don't you see them programs there? As soon as they get married, 6 months down the line, there's a divorce on the way.
Pop down, fam.
Yeah, bro. But before that, everyone was cool and everyone.
So what are you saying, that you won't get married then?
You know what? Yeah,
in a systematic sense.
I'm not on the whole. I know what you're trying to do. Still,
I'm not trying to do that. I ain't trying to do that, fam.
Yo, don't let Jedi draw you out. Don't let Jedi draw you out.
She knows you lot then.
Still, because I'm not a man that's into the whole ring thing, the whole ring of Saturn got a finger and red hair. Like I've had this conversation before, innit? And I've got little looks and whatever, but you have to understand it. If you don't already understand me, then why are we together kind of thing, innit? So if you understand why I'm coming to you and what level I'm coming to you on, then honor it, innit? I could kind of meet you halfway. Like, yeah, we could do the marriage thing. I'm not down to get married in the church or whatever. Am I down to wear a ring? No. Can we get married? Yeah. You get me? So I tried to balance it out, innit?
Yeah, man's on the same thing, really. You know, on that. Like, ring is not really necessary, innit? I don't wear rings generally, so I'm not gonna start wearing ring because of something that ain't changed nothing between us. Like, by the time you're married, if you're not already married, by the time you're going to get married, then it's all fake, innit?
Trust me. And then put it this way, most men out there that are married are probably broke, living at their mom's house now because they got a divorce and their wife. You know what I mean?
Trust me, brother.
Man,
people don't know what they want at it, and that's what it comes down to, innit? People don't know what they want. People just caught up.
All right.
They get caught up in imagery.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. So, I just realized I'm just zoning out because you man are just making it so entertaining. But like what? 20 minutes ago, I was trying to move on to the next subject. Who's rustling? Who's rustling like that?
Man
in the sauna or something like, yo, mute the mic or something.
Hey, Jordan, don't make man get my little cousins to start making memes of your Instagram posts and that.
No, man. Yo, all right, cool. So I want to read out the next one, yeah. If we're good with that, is everyone good with that? That one got mash up still. All right, cool. Let me read the next one for you.
Touch on still, but yeah. Anyway.
Say that again, bro.
I said there was still a little piece to touch on, but yeah. Anyway, move on.
Whoa, all right, cool.
No, I'm only saying that because it was like the sister explained her situation and it wasn't exactly the same as what the girl was going through. You know
sorry, we ran out of time. We ran out of time. All right, cool. So this next one, yeah? Hold on. Let me find the next good one.
Hey, James, put your camera on, blood.
Huh?
Tell him, man, put my camera on and you're there hiding.
No. I'm there, man. Yeah, so
put on camera. Tell the man's birthday, man's got to put on.
Yeah, you got to put your camera on. It's your birthday, bro, man. Come on, bro.
Hey.
Hey, all right, shit. All right, cool. This one's by Eric from Streatham, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Eric, cool. Dear Extremely Balanced Advice Show, I have been... Why does everyone always laugh when I read out the beginning of the letter, bro? I don't get it.
I didn't really say in there, fam. Why didn't we say in there?
It's a letter, fam. It's a letter. And that's how you start
You teach them that, fam. You teach them to say there.
The heading of a letter.
That's it, man. That's what they say. There, innit? Dear Extremely Balanced Advice Show.
I'm here for this. Come, let's hear it.
All right, cool. You lot are... Come on, man. One other. Mute your minds. One other. All right, cool. Dear Extremely Balanced Advice Show, I have been sending sexy messages to my mom on a social network site. I know it is wrong, but it is so exciting.
Bro.
I'm 22 and my dad left us 15 years ago. My mom is 40. I recently went on the computer after her and saw she had been on a networking site. I was curious, so I made up a name for myself and messaged her later from my laptop saying I like older women and found her sexy. She replied she felt flattered. I asked her if she, oh shit. I asked her if she masturbates when she, and she replied yes. I know it's wrong, but it turned me on. She keep asking for a photo of me, which of course I can't give her. He's now asked if I want to do a cam.
I don't know if you want to actually do this.
I want to go on cam with her.
Bro,
I'm hoping.
Oh my God.
Listen, man. Listen.
Oh
I'm hoping.
God.
Listen.
You got mad.
She keeps asking for a photo of me, which of course I can't give her. She now asks if I want to go on cam with her, and I'm hoping she will let me watch her without showing her who I am. I feel ashamed of what I'm doing, but the thought of seeing her without her bra is amazing. Would it
Oedipus complex?
Would it be any harm just to watch her undress, then delete my address and forget all about it? So this is what he's
Oedipus
asked.
complex.
This is real quick. This is real quick to wrap up now, isn't it?
Bro, you need to be locked up. Fuck that.
Man, this
complex.
Go to a doctor, blood.
Let Rachel go in first, innit? Because she's the newest one.
God.
Okay, so obviously this is the Extremely Balanced Advice Show, and I'm assuming that this is a legitimate comment.
Yeah.
So obviously, like, that's a bit mad. The fact, you know, that's definitely complex, straight up. Like, that's crazy. But people are like, no.
It's called the Oedipus complex. Where
this head on my little piece in at the end, so you don't take it. I'm gonna put my little piece at the end.
Okay, cool.
Because you guys are men and you should make with him because you
I
guys
can't relate with that. No, I don't relate with that.
Relate
with that.
I can't relate
with the same species. Just because we're the same species, I can't relate with that.
Even much.
A chihuahua, yeah, is not a dingo. A dingo is not a wolf. A wolf is not a fucking shih tzu. I can't relate with that. I'm sorry. Same species, cool.
And black man,
relatable.
is not white man.
No, that's crazy.
And forward slash.
There's a thing called Oedipus complex. If you Google it, you'll see it's a case study where a man, actually was in love with his mum. Yeah, like in a different way, where the same way that she's talking. Yeah, you get what I'm trying to say. So my man is on the same thing, fam. That's what he's dealing with. He's a descendant of that. And all I'm saying is, to me, that's not God's narrative. You need fire burning upon you. Nothing can't cleanse you. If your mind's like that, you're saying, is it wrong? It is definitely wrong, bruv. That's your mother. You're disgusting. Fuck's sake. I'm done talking.
My man came, hold on. My man came out his mum, for him to grow up, to then look at his mum, fam. Listen, you need
he
help.
wants to jump back inside.
You need help, and you need to go and seek some professional help because that's wrong, straight up.
How are these people finding out about this?
Them man need a firing squad. Them man need a firing squad. You need to get lined up in Israel, fam. You need to get lined up in Israel. No blind, no cigarette. Stand on the wall, blood. Listen, you're mad. You're mad, fam.
There ain't another question or something? Like a proper question.
You gotta answer this one, man. What are you talking about?
Yeah, man, this question's done, fam. Man, done answered that.
I'm done.
Next, my brother.
That's mad.
What? Can you read the last bit of the question again? What exactly does he want us to say?
He wants to go on the camera. He wants to watch her on the camera and hopefully catch her without.
There's nothing to talk about. Bro.
He wants to.
Hoping she will let me watch her. Listen, he said, and I'm hoping that she will let me watch her without showing her who I am. I feel ashamed of what I'm doing, but the thought of seeing her without her bra is amazing. Would it do any harm just to watch her undress, then delete my address.
Man. Hey, Jed, be honest, bro. Yeah? He's not just gonna sit down and watch, bro. He's gonna
watch
knock one
come
out,
on, bro. You know he's gonna do, bro.
He's gonna knock
to
one
his
out.
mum, bro.
Yeah,
nah, man, this is just not even right. I can't believe we're even talking about this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
This is evil,
man
cause
said,
like,
let me pick a good one, blood.
It's not even funny. It's not even like someone just being a chicken man or something. This is
I was
I mean, in terms of like, because you.
But Jenna, you said it's a good question though.
That one.
Yeah. Because look,
it's an evil question.
Let me find a good one. And this the one you picked.
It's the new question down, isn't it?
Mum, this is what he needs to do. Come with his mum and be like, Mum, on a real, I feel like you weaned me off a bit too early, and man's got a thing for your breasts, innit? And I just want to kind of see it.
All of this, man.
Switch this, man.
Hold on. How is the naked tournament the one that's got me to say? Naked tournament. I fall back, bro.
You are exempt from this.
Get a mad move, bro. Get me.
Naked tournament, you're exempt from this.
But wait. No,
get me.
You know what? Man is thinking that there's something like man's wrong or something. I don't get it. You get me? What's man saying? We didn't even really finish that one there. Anyway,
Jed,
I wants to watch his mom and that.
Yo,
and you man are saying I should fall back.
Yo, Jed, I beg you, see if there's a couple comments, bro. I want to see what other people.
Yeah, what are the comments? What are the comments saying?
Bear man saying fire. I just see bare fire saying, fucking, my head, what? Nah, dead that. Skip. No, mad thing.
Yeah, I was saying.
He's tripping, bun that. Must be made up. No way, this is legit. Dead this. I would stop reading. I would have stopped reading time ago. Skip. I think these men are all afraid, fam. Like, this is a strong reaction I'm getting from them. Skip, bun that.
People have
seems like this has touched the nerve or something. You get me?
Yeah.
Like, trust me, man.
You sound real comfortable with this conversation.
Some violent response, fam. You get me? Violent response.
But let's not ignore the fact that there's loads of X-rated sites that actually are centered like that type.
This is the thing, fam. Yeah? This is the thing.
It's a real thing.
It's a real thing.
It's like, mad. It sounds crazy. Comments is like, oh, blah blah blah, whatever. But like,
this is the thing, yeah. People only want to answer things that to them is what they want to hear about, yeah. But this is people's real lives, isn't it? So someone's feeling like this, isn't it? Like, I'm not saying that we have to condone it. Yeah, tell them fire and that, but also try and give them some advice. Even when you're
finish about the sauna. I said to man. Watching his mom masturbate and that, bro.
Did he say that?
Is that not what he said? He wants to watch his mom masturbate.
If he's got a GP, he's to get on the phone. Yeah, he's got a GP.
I've been talking the whole time.
Let me say one thing. Yeah, just all I want to say is this. Yeah, you said, yeah, that the guy came into the extremely balanced advice show. Yeah. So he has to be ready to hear every type of advice.
Exactly. I'm not saying don't say fire on him and that. What I'm saying is let's give him some advice as well as the fire. Advice, innit?
Advice is this. No, you know what? I can't even say what I was just about to say because that will get man shut down because I forgot certain things. Anyway, bro, you need to go.
Hey, Rico.
Bro, you know what you need to do?
We had that thought at the same time, cuz.
You see that whole voice when he says he feels bad or something. What did he say? He knows it's wrong or something. Yeah. See that voice there?
No, who's making all that noise, man? Come on, man.
Someone's grinding weed or something.
Right, come on, man.
Like someone, he has to kind of try work off that narrative. Then, if I was gonna give you any advice, that little voice that's telling you it is fucking wrong, you need to listen to that. And if the other thing is overriding you, then I don't know, bro. I can't give you that advice because I don't want to get my brother's channel shut down. Yeah, boy. You need a firing squad. That's all I'm saying. You need a firing squad. on the other side. But if you can listen to that voice that's telling you, Larry, it's not right. Just go with that narrative, man. It's the best thing.
All right, say no more.
Yeah, into older women, innit? Like that could just be his thing.
Well, go find
And
a
he's
granny
just-
thing. Why you finding your mum? Why are you looking at your mum? You know,
Don't box with you. 21 months to lose.
One voice.
No condoning. Sorry, I'm done. Let me stop talking.
No, fam, on a level, yeah. Listen, go chuck it and I hope you can't fucking swim, man. Like, real talk. Yeah? Can't swim. Alright, go and try your first swimming lesson and go to Tower Bridge and chuck off of that. Yeah? Fuckery, blood. Fam, if we don't eliminate the fuckery in the world, it's gonna grow in it. It's all seeds in it. So man don't give it energy to help it grow. We're watering the seed right now. Fuck watering the seed. Get that seed and smash it up. Yeah? I'm telling you, fam, too much fuckery in the world that people feed, yeah, that helps it grow.
Yeah.
No, lava.
I think Rico hit the nail on the head though. Still, like for advice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Most definitely. You know what I mean? Listen to that voice that's telling you, nah, this ain't right. You know what I'm saying? 100%. And if that don't work, you better go and seek your GP for a psychiatrist or something, brother. Trust me, you need help, blood.
Oh man. Okay. All right, what? Is anyone got anything else to say? I'm gonna read one more to balance it out.
Yeah, Jedi, make it a real question this time because I find it hard to believe that was a real legitimate one.
You didn't hear the last show. You didn't hear the questions on the last show. I lied though. Am I lying?
God.
All right.
How do people submit their questions?
Into my inbox on Instagram. Yeah,
Right.
and then we had some comments in the comment section, and we had some comments on the inbox on my YouTube. So it's just whatever it is. But from last time, I put up the post and I told people to send them, and they will get read out on the next show. All of them will get read out at some point. So I've been picking and choosing. Obviously, people are writing a mad thing, but like that's all right. There's nothing that I can't answer or whatever. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Obviously, if it's about young children or something like that, I won't read it out. But yeah, there's questions probably slewing you if I look. You know what I mean? So yeah, go on.
Do you have any advice?
Say that again?
Even the comments saying fire bun the advice.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Now they're just chatting shit. They're still enjoying it.
They're back.
Man's gained viewers. Someone's told one of their friends to come and watch it just for that.
From when someone finds it entertaining, enjoyment from us talking about youths that want to fuck their mom and they find it entertaining, and
I don't know what they do, but there's all sorts of things.
I don't find it entertaining even conversating about it, bro.
I hear you, man. Strong reactions all around. I hear you still, but it's just a question, guys, man. Like, the fuck's wrong with you, look, bro?
Yeah, but
what, bruv? But what? Man's all of a sudden sprouting some softness now. What's going on with you, lot? What do you want me to say? You get me? You get me? What do you want me to say, fam? That's how it goes. Remember there's the one about the man that just wanted to send a picture of his hood. Remember the one about the man that just wanted to send a picture of his hood to basically just some woman that worked with him. Like, there's crazy people out there. Do you remember that?
Random, yeah, he's here. People.
Yeah, there's crazy people out there. So what do you want me to say, fam? Like a bonfire on them, but to them maybe, I don't know, bruv. Don't take this seriously, bruv. That's what I'm saying, innit? Don't take this seriously, because like, from we got man like Rico and a man on it, you know it's gonna be jokes anyway. So even when man's giving them the realness, even if they say a funny question, man's still gonna show them the realness, innit? Don't get
on, blood.
Hear me? All right.
Hey, you look at crosses. You have to listen. You're doing mad stuff. Leave your mum alone, fam. Your mum's lonely, and you're fucking taking advantage of your own fucking mum, you little dirty bastard.
Like, your mum's all going to that's really somebody in that. Like,
check this one now, yeah? Genuine, yeah? You lot ready for the next one now, yeah?
Go on.
Okay, where is it gone now? Fuck, man, how did I click off it? Yeah, boom. This is Patricia from Surrey, yeah? She says, "Dear extremely balanced advisor, I've gone off sex since the birth of my son, but my partner can't get enough. The only way I can get in the mood is by thinking about Chris Brown. I'm 22, engaged, and have a baby boy. I never want sex anymore, but I found that it works if I think about Chris and his dance move. Listen, I've never met him, but I won't stop having sexy dreams about him, and I'm worried it will affect how I feel about my fiance. How can I get this? How can I get this man out of my head?
No word of a lie. If it weren't for the kid thing, I'd think it was my girl still.
And this Chris Brown thing.
He's love of Chris Brown still.
Yeah,
don't know about that.
Though, yeah. You see that, yeah? The best thing the sister can do, let's not give her no advice. Let's just say, listen, sis, the best thing you can do is leave your partner, man. You get me? Like, we got to think long-term, wise. Long-term, yeah, this is going to do a lot more damage to them than it's going to do anything positive, innit? So the most simplest answer rather than rah, is, listen, hear what I'm saying, sis. My man don't stimulate you like that no more where you're attracted to him. Keep it moving. Build a bridge with him so you can have arrangements of seeing the youths. You know what I'm saying to you? Like, all it's going to be is another 1, 2, 3, 4, however many years of fuckery until you realize that, you know what, you got to find your Chris Brown lookalike and boom, get treated like a Jones because the guy don't even respect you and the good guy's gone now. Yeah? That's the bottom line of the thing, innit? Like, what else can we advise her? Oh, buy him a mask. A Chris Brown fucking pullover mask. Like,
that might work still.
He might be dark skin.
For a second.
Get some blue stuff. Yeah, hey, Warren, turn your mic on. I hear that laughing. That's crying.
Yo, man, are killing me, fam. Yo, that one there dead me, blood. Are you mad, fam? Yeah. What are you doing? Like, I'm not even trying to be bad, yeah, but sis, if that's the case, yeah, don't you want to just alleviate, man, and just let man go because there's no point. What's the point? You're wasting your own time. That's what she's doing. She's wasting her own time, fam.
But she's saying that it's since the baby, though. I think you're not missing that. It's like the baby's changed their shit up for her, isn't it? Like, it's
obvious.
Rearranged their room, you get me?
In today's day, some children are better off having partners, or having parents, sorry, where the mother and the father ain't together. It's a more healthy environment for that child, isn't it? You know what I'm saying to you, fam? This relationship ain't gonna work, fam. She's thinking about next man while her man's putting the wood. Like, imagine laying down with a girl, fam. And she's thinking, I'm beating my thing, and she's thinking about some next nigga. Like,
no, let me say something after. Let me say something after, cuz. What I'm saying to you, yeah? I'm gonna keep it 1,000 because you know me, it's extremely balanced. Blood, I've been in situations, yeah, and I've looked at things and I'm like, you know what, blood? I'm gonna have to go somewhere in my mind right now. Who's that? Who's shouting at the child?
Oh, the mom's getting told off. Don't come on and you're getting roasted by Mumsy, you know.
Come on, Mars. Mute the mic, fam.
Mute your mic.
Oh, sorry.
Everyone heard you getting roasted up.
You got roasted.
I didn't even clock. Still, sorry.
That's cool. Yo, don't be sorry, bro. Don't be sorry.
Yeah,
you're good.
Good.
Are these serious questions though, man? There's bare gay things and bare.
Where was the gay thing, fam?
I thought you said that her boyfriend is gay or some shit like that.
Where?
No?
What?
Nah, bro.
You heard? You got steam in your ears. I must have got sauna steam in his ears.
No, I went to the sauna today.
Nah, you know what it is, yeah?
I hear what he's saying. I hear what he's saying. All the questions are some fuckery. Like,
bro, just answer the question, fam. Fucking hell.
It's true. Come on. So what I was saying is this, yeah. Like, I've had a thing, yeah, where man's been beaten and he said, I just got bored. I had to go somewhere in my head. And I had to use, obviously, man's using crutches and my imagination. And I'm thinking, yo, thing, it gets you there. So I'm not knocking the chick. If she fell out of lust of him and she don't find him attractive no more, her hormones have changed. When you have a baby, like, girls go from, like, it's just like having a man take steroids or having some, bruv, it changes your whole jaw structure.
So when a woman has a baby, all them hormones and all these things that's going through her body changes her mental and physical state.
Yes.
So she may have liked that guy before that. It's like a butterfly, fam. She was a caterpillar. Now she's a butterfly. She's like, nigga, you're a caterpillar still. I'm flying away. I need a butterfly. Like, you feel me, cuz? And Chris Brown is a butterfly. So we can't knock her for the way she's thinking, cuz. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to play, it's an advice show. We can't knock her for the way she thinks. I'm just like, boy, go wherever you need to go to do your thing. If you want to keep the youth happy, because sometimes having two parents, even Talib Kweli said it in one tune, he said, rah, he didn't know until he was an adult that the parents wasn't even together, but they stayed together for them, and it made them the people they are today. And he said, I thank you for that, because for you to be together with each other, not show us nothing, was some different test of your character, and you did it for us. So that's the love for the children. So what I'm saying is, it's really deep. It's a complex thing that we're dealing with right now. And all I'm saying is this: I've done that. I've been with that, and I'm like, oh wow, you know what? I just look up, and it's I'm there. Got Pinky with me, or you get what I'm saying? Next thing, like, oh yeah, that's me. Wow, gang.
You took it old school.
Yeah, do my thing, blood. I'm gonna keep it real, so I can't knock her.
Yeah, but you know what though, fam? You know what though, fam? Yeah, let's say this, yeah. All right, cool. Doing that thing for now, yeah. Let's say she's doing that thing for now, yeah.
Who's that, Sauna Man? You better relax, fam.
Let's.
I don't know who Sauna Man is, you know, bro.
Sauna Man is not. Everyone knows who Sauna Man.
Bro.
I
still trying to find out.
I press one if you know who Sauna Man is, yeah.
Yo, let's say, hey, you man. let's say she's doing that for now, yeah, and then all of a sudden, some Chris Brown goes to a rave one day. Chris Brown look like trying to draw,
and she sees a little Chris.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying,
bro.
Kind of like
it's fucked, fam.
It's not right, fam. You know what I'm saying?
It's fucked.
There's a possibility.
It's fucked. Yeah, man.
This is what I'll say. This is what I'll say as advice. Yeah, if you know that that's your thing, but you still love your man and them thing, all right, cool. Continue to do what you're doing. But if you know you're gonna go out with the girls one day and you just might see a Chris Brown lookalike or whatnot, don't even bother. Just dead the thing now. Let him go. So that Chris Brown.
It's true. Because you know what? Because you know how much crushes I got off for looking like Tupac, fam. I've been told so much here. I can't really see it. But I get crushes because
I used to get the jar rooted, so I know what you mean, fam.
Guys, there's some bro.
Hey,
murder. But I'm telling you, that's murdering crushes. I'm like, if you go down,
Malone, fam, I swear that shit was annoying as fuck, fam. I swear that.
Yeah.
I used to be like, what? Him?
Mad.
Fuck that. Are you mad, blood? Nah, fam. I got a bigger nose than that nigga. You mad? Fuck out here.
You know, man, they're trying to claim that.
Yeah,
man. I hate when girls like give me lookalikes. Like, all
of that, bro.
But I've had that though, man. That's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is I've had crutches off of that. So it's like, I do get what she's saying, and what Warren's saying is true, because like these I've even had the question like, I was a scumbag at one point. Yeah, I'm just coming out. I'm like a reformed scumbag. I'm like, I haven't been a scumbag for the last year. Everybody give me a hand, a round of applause. I've been a scumbag for the last year. 12 months I've been clean of being a scumbag. Thank you. So what I'm saying is this year, like, man was out there just drawing things, and then I'll be like, listen, what do you love your man though? And then then you see that question that you put the doubt in their head. What's your man doing right now? Because you're phoning man right now, and if you don't pick up, what is he doing? I'm doing
like that.
And then they're like, that's after I've got the lookalike comparison, and then I just take that away, fam. You get what I'm trying to say? So what I'm saying is, what you're saying is right, Warren. If she's got that in her head, she might even just go the extra mile and do madness. Now I'm not saying you, Dan. I'm not saying you, Dan. But no, what
you're saying that you've been on is wrong, fam.
No, don't judge me.
You're wrong,
brother. Don't judge me, my brother. I'm not your birthday, so don't judge me, my brother.
Only you taking a man's woman away, fam. You get me?
Oh, they can't judge me now.
You're taking mommies away from daddies out here, fam. I'll be real, fam. You see me, cuz, yeah? See my thing is, yeah? Man, then we need to control this lust thing, fam, and how
it's true.
It's true. 100%.
I'll be real, fam. In my young boy days, man's being true, girl. Man done chase, girl, fam. Ain't man them tired. Like, real talk though, like, fam, like, I'll be real. Like, I see man in my Hyde Park, they're in Hyde Park, you know, where some of them man were getting on over seeing girl in the park here, brother, like, real talk, fam. Is this the first time you've seen girl in abundance before? Because
crazy. You're the same man that can't go sauna, you know, bro.
Whoa!
Wait. Whoa. Everybody mute their mic, please. Apart from what did you say to me?
What? See, see, like, perfect example, yeah. I'm not talking to you, fam.
Okay. Sorry.
I'll be like, oh, but what, you resonating with it? You get me?
Hey, Black. Listen.
No, I'm not saying that you. I'm just saying it. I'm saying what happened to me. You see it?
Bro, you got to pick your fights carefully in this world, young blood. You know what I mean, fam?
That's not fighting, bro. This is not me. This is the internet, fam.
You know what I mean? Cause I ain't talking about sitting in saunas with my thing hanging out next to some sweaty man with his thing hanging out. I'm not talking anything. I'm talking about respecting the empresses, them rude boy.
Yeah, I'm talking about lust and these things, innit?
I'm talking about man them knowing how to control, like.
I'm agreeing with you, bro.
You agree with me? Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
So why are you still thinking about saunas?
Nah, I'm saying, yeah. See what basically you're talking about how people are lusting and that. You see what I'm saying? There's a mentality in it. People are in a situation around females and they can't control their mind. You see what I'm saying? Right. Yeah? I'm saying this.
Yeah.
Let me you lot do me a favor, please. Let me just ask the people, the people in the chat room. Can someone please post? Can someone please post something, a question that they would like some advice on? Yeah, a problem they'd like some advice on. Please post it in the chats if you're on the YouTube, or post one in the Instagram if you're on the Instagram. Yeah, and man will try and give you some advice on that. All right, cool. You lot, carry on.
Like as man them, yeah, we can't be trying to give advice out here to people that might be in certain love situations, yeah. But then we're not about that way in life, innit? You know what I'm saying to you? So it's like, blood, I be real, fam. I want to see the like man and woman be able to hold down the house now, cuz. I want to see kids get raised by mother and father where they can get proper teachings now, cuz. A lot of us never had that, fam. So we should want that for the youth, them, innit? So wanting that for the youth, them, as the big man that we are, because we have to remember we're big man now, you know? Like, so if you want certain things for the future forward and in guiding the new generation, yeah, blood, we got to see certain things slightly different, fam. And it don't make man less of a man or whatever, not or however way man might want to see it. It just makes it, bruv, it all adds up to what we want in guiding a new generation, innit? You know what I'm saying to you, fam? Like, because blood, that's what I'm saying earlier on regarding that. Like, we don't know what we want as people by relationships are fucking up out here, bro. Because we're attracted to this image or whatever it is we see in the park, which we're gonna run over to the other side of the park for, yeah. And then we're gonna give this thing time and energy, fam, yeah, to be with a thing for a year, to go through some form of fuckery or to, bro. It's like.
I hear you and I agree with you, yeah. But just to do the advocate thing at the same time, even though what you're saying, yeah. And definitely like. I don't know, every man's got to look at themselves and they know, innit? Like, not every man, but certain men got to look at themselves, certain girls got to look at themselves and know that the way that they've conducted themselves in terms of promiscuity or whatever, if there's such a thing, but this is the next point I'm going to get onto, may have been destructive. Now, the next point I'm going to be into is who has created these roles for us animals, us humans, yeah? Because some may argue that this modern day kind of living that we try to force ourselves into is the reason why it's a fuck up, because we ain't even supposed to be in these type of arrangements like this. So that might be another thing where a man is, if I remember that, like, I'm not saying that a union ain't real, but like, you know, like obviously certain cultures, they got a certain amount of wives and that. So that might even be with a man that's got a certain
cultures. Like Muslims want to bring Sharia law over here. It won't fit into our society.
No, bro. It's not just Muslims, bro. It's not just Muslims.
No. I'll give you an example. I use it as an example, not as just Muslims. Nothing to do with Muslims. I'm just saying, for example, certain ways of life and certain laws and certain things only apply to certain societies. And so, I'm saying to you,
what I'm saying, bro, I hear that, but at the same time, it's another reason like why we're like. Remember yesterday we was talking about the effects of living so close to each other and how every man really should have like a plot of land. So this is why you might get subconsciously that aggression when you see another man or another alpha or whatever. It's like we're not supposed to be living so close. So if man's not living according to their natural settings, there's going to be certain things that keep displaying as symptoms. And one of them, because remember, statistically, the black families are less likely to be broken. That's another thing that people don't realize. People don't realize that.
When you do realize these things, like man has realized, fam, you find ways to work around them to better self, innit? So what you're saying is
no, all I'm saying is the point. No, that wasn't the point I was making, bro. The point I was making is, look, sometimes we look at the symptom, and we judge the symptom, and we forget to understand, to reflect on what the cause is. So I'm saying, with the breakdown in relationships and rare, it's all right to say, oh, the man, rare, but there's certain causes that it'd be unfair to us to sweep under the carpet, because as a whole society is being moved in this direction. It ain't just, and there's reasons for it, innit? And we got to kind of maybe take a little bit more time to understand the reasons before we write off, because it could be that some of your suppressed behavior is actually correct behavior, but it's been put in the wrong context because of the society that you've been forced to live in. And that's another symptom of slavery. You're forced to live outside of your natural culture and customs. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Just like they criminalize us for weed.
Could answer a lot of the questions that we got in earlier on, like the marriage one as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. It's for man them to open up man's eyes, or people to open their eyes and see what is and what isn't in it. You get me?
Yeah.
And
but I hear what you're saying though, and like that. But it's a big stereotype about women.
You won't see it for what it isn't, and in it. But I hear you, fam. It's fucked, innit? It's all down to the man. It's all down to the society we live in and what we're fed as people and what we buy into and what we. You know what I'm saying?
What's the stereotype there?
What's the stereotype?
Yeah.
I think we're
talking about
man, them black men and whatever these choices of relationships and stuff like that. What Danny was touching on, you get me? I say like it's a stereotype that the black man has got a specific issue. You get me? But we know when we look in society, like this is a thing that covers all spectrums in every. You get me? Every form, you get me? And some people are doing even worse than that. But certain things about what you may be able to spot out in a black man, like as in a predominant behavior, you may say that, oh, I see this in abundance. That's what is demonized. Like, do you know what I mean? But it's like demonize that, but rather than exploring why it is. And then we have to deal with all the guilt. And that guilt energy is another thing that kind of sets man back. It's another thing, because we're constantly like, feeling like we're always doing something wrong for being who we are. Remember, we was talking about it. You get me? So it's like, even when you got a youth that is what we would call a bully or has certain natural tendencies, like there's certain things in his design that might mean that he's just a very dominant, ultra dominant character, but you have to find the right context to put a man like that in. You get me? So if you put him through the military rights of your village or whatnot, rare, you will see that he will shine and excel. And you're like, rah, he's found this. But it's like we don't. We just kind of just demonize everyone, blanket. Oh, look, get me. He's not. You know what I mean, fam?
Fam. What I said with my thing as well, yeah. I hear what you're saying though, cuz yeah. But I'm saying this, yeah. Like, what I said with that is, we got bare broken homes and whatever. Like that. My example was, yeah, we got bare broken homes and youths that are coming through fuckery and youths that are getting bullied at home in school because maybe a mother at home, which is a single mother that's fucked from whatever, from how she been treated with a man, for example, now, yeah, where that youth ain't getting treated right at home or raised right at home, where that kid's low in confidence to go to school to get bullied. All these things stem together. They all play a part together, was what I'm trying to say, innit? Everything plays a part together, innit? So there's a lot of things to look at, you're right, blood, but everything has an effect. So we got to find that balance within our own lives, ourselves, to how we can go forward and fit in there and contribute a positive role in everything that's going on around us, blood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say, innit? Like, I'm not trying to say like man, they made it wrong. Bro, man's been that guy, fam. Man, I'm not saying man can still be that guy if you know what I'm saying, if the right devil comes in the right way, and you understand me? But you know what I'm saying? Man's identified a problem in society that I don't want to play a part in. You know what I mean to you?
Nah, I hear you still. Definitely. Man, have gone quiet on it still.
Yeah. No, but I'm just keeping it true, fam. I'm just keeping it true, bro. And this, like, man, we're speaking about.
Man, just interrupting, fam. You know, like that. Man, just letting man have to say.
Exactly.
That's a real shit, though.
Yeah, no,
like, it's extremely balanced. You feel me?
Man said my thing in it, so man need the man to say what their thing is on what man's saying, innit? I'm looking at my screen, you know, and I'm seeing your red bandana, and I'm like, blood, why you hiding your face for talking it? Yeah, where's Rico's rants now, blood?
I can't rant on this one. There's no rant on this one. And Daddy's taking shots in there. Hat all flew off. The man busted gun and the hat flew off. Wow.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying, though?
Nah, blood, it's just fucked out here. Everything in society plays a part into everything that's going on right now, but we're just stuck in like a big fucking cycle of mess right now, blood. That man, them we got to check all of our little parts that we play into everything that we play a part in, which ain't for our.
I definitely hear that still.
You know. You seeing Southside's back?
Yeah, man. So just had to run a shot.
run shot.
The run shot.
Now it, man. Now, man. Nah, man. Nah, come, man. You don't come, man.
I know.
Come, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's man them talking about then?
Yeah,
too much to repeat, fam.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, man, just yeah.
But so we're cut off here. That woman, the Chris Brown woman, yeah. I heard Rico just destroy the thing in it, yeah. But so let me play advocate in it, yeah. I think what she should do, yeah, because one of the main points is that it happened after the baby, innit, yeah. So what I would say to you, sister out there with the Chris Brown fantasies, is hold a little meditation, yeah, in a sense of raw. Find that happy place. Find that feeling that you last felt before the baby came, that you felt with your man. Think about the baby. Forget about the baby for a minute, and think about that happy place that you was in before the baby with your man. Try to create it. If you've done that already, it's time to bounce. You know what I mean? If you haven't done that, it's time to get to work. You get me? But yeah, that's all I wanted to say still. Yeah.
So what's the little cheeky laugh at the end, fam?
Gang.
That's the gang smile, isn't it? Without me saying gang, it's gang, isn't it?
Hey, Moss, what you got to say, Moss? What you got to say, Moss?
Nah, come on, man. You lot are good enough in that, bro. Come on. Hey.
Moss is just hoping he bumps into her because he looks like Chris Brown and that still.
Don't tell Moss he looks like Chris Brown.
You're going to gas him. I'm going to put his grill in right now.
Wait, where's Moss' picture?
That's rude.
He's going to put his grill in and hit the road right now.
Village Chris
Brown. I look like shit, Brad.
Shit, Brown. What? Shit, Brown? Doo-doo Brown.
Doo-doo Brown. Miami Bass was one of the best music ever, cuz you crazy. Uncle Luke and them. I wish I was around in that era. Fuck's sake, that would have been mental.
That era was still gangster, fam. Are you mad? Gang shit.
That would have been crazy, bro. I would have stories to tell, boy.
But should the man be insecure if he's just a celebrity? Like, surely we all have celebrity crushes, right?
Wait, say that.
I've been there, man.
Yeah, so I'm saying the second man was like, "Oh, dump her, like get rid of him and break up." And I'm
Chris
just,
Brown,
I've done that.
She's in the music industry. Like, what are the odds of her actually meeting Chris Brown on a
No, but a
one-to-one basis?
lookalike.
Like,
You could see someone who looks like him. She can meet someone who looks like him. She can meet someone that looks like him.
So it's
okay.
okay. So it's okay for you to
For
be
anyone
with
that you brother.
yo.
Trying to do some Chris Brown lookalike thing on Instagram before.
Yo.
There's a couple niggas, bro.
She goes on holiday to Miami.
And then she sees Chris in his car in his camera.
Yo. Stand by the car, jump out in front of it.
Start whining on her.
Let me ask man a question, though.
But she'll just pay £56, go Hammersmith Apollo, and link up with Chris Brown. He'll call her off on the stage, start whining on her front. She's gone. She don't even think about no baby daddy, no work. It's fuck. She bought the ticket, he bought the ticket for your birthday. It's like, yeah, babe, go see that Chris Brown thing that you like you went to go Chris Brown's concert. Like, I'll look after the baby. I got you 2 tickets. You can go to you and your girl. She ain't coming back, bro.
Yeah, you're done out. Done.
Allow it.
Oh yeah. Let me ask man a question. This man is saying, a man saying, that it's okay, for you to be with your missus, or sorry, with a man, and then be visualizing somebody else, blood. Is that okay?
But like, how do you know what? So what? As a man, you're saying that's never happened.
Blood, I didn't say that, blood. I'm not asking. That's not the question that I asked, fam. You get me? That's not the question I asked, fam. You get me? Yeah, man, I'm trying to stop there. Answer the question, fam. You get me? What's all this? You get me? Like, oh my God, fam.
I've done it. I'll be the first to jump out there and say it. I've done that.
Yeah, but fam, you said a thing. You didn't say your missus or what. This is my.
I've done it.
This is my girl's man.
I've done it. You just. I'm answering the question. I've done it. I have done it, fam.
What? Random things.
Sure.
What is it? Random
what?
Misses.
What?
Randoms. Everything. Links. Done it.
What? No one ain't fought a year long once.
No. For me, he might have been.
No one ain't kissed their girl and thought it was near his lips.
Come on, blood. Thinking of Halle Berry and Monster Ball said, nah, that old boy didn't do you right. That old boy was acting, baby. That old boy didn't do you right, baby. Halle, I know, I got you, baby. You crazy.
I swear down.
Yeah, man, I don't care. Fam, I'm a real guy, because sometimes that person, I don't know what it is. They might not be doing the right thing that day. I don't know what's happening. They might not have the right nail varnish on. So they just say, you know what, I'm going to go somewhere else in my head. There's nothing wrong with that. You're still pleasuring them, and you're helping yourself out at the same time. They're receiving the benefits of your visualization, because they're receiving the benefits, bro.
These times about Tyrese Gibson and that, like, allow it, fam.
Blood, let me show you something. I had a thing, and she was doing her thing, giving my brain, and cuz I don't know where she went in her head when she shut her eyes. Cause it was, oh my God, it was mental. She went somewhere in her head, and I don't know where she went, but give thanks for whoever she went to in her head. Bro, thank you. We shared an intimate moment. She shut her eyes and went somewhere else in her head visually. And I was like, yeah, she just started treating me good. So what I'm saying to you is this, bro. I don't wrong that. I'm sorry. You're crazy. I don't look at that. Rico's psychopathic. Remember that. I ain't got the right head. I'm mad.
I never said that I haven't, bro. I'm just asking a question. I'm just trying to be a fucking...
Nah, the way you're talking with conviction... the way you're talking with conviction, you're sticking it on people like,
everybody wants to be the devil's advocate, but I can't be.
Hello. Message, hello.
Right? You get me?
Where would I be without you?
You get me?
He was onto us, blood. Daryl was getting onto my
Rule, nigga. Rule, nigga.
Think about it. I know you're trying to be lonely.
Oh, my belly.
I think she should be grateful that she's fantasizing about someone that she's probably not going to meet.
Oh, no, forget all that, not going to meet someone, darling.
Listen, I need to come off this thing.
Making you look a bit suspect. That narrative is making you look a bit suspect. Stop saying that. Just keep it in the narrative of that's crazy. That's making you look crazy, babe.
Hey, baby, tell me I am.
Hey, yo, sorry to break it, yeah, but I'm gonna cut out because
his missus just came back.
My picnic them can't sleep. You get me? Speak.
His missus just came back, you know, like he just said, "Hey, what you talking about in there about fantasizing?" Because he just said, "You know what?" Because he just said he did it, yeah. As soon as he said he did it, you man, I gotta go. You man, I gotta go. I'm not saying I didn't do it. What? What did you say? You put on the phone. You put on the phone. Nah, hey, listen, come off that blood club thing. You man, I gotta go. You man, I gotta go.
This Rico got Banshee. You're fantasizing self, blood.
My guy.
Get me?
My guy.
Fantasizing
my fantasies get me places. Your fantasies just got you into trouble. Lock off the thing, man.
Sure. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that, though? I want to know. Are you sure about that?
You got into trouble,
cuz. Man got into trouble because the picnic them can't sleep. Man are too loud, fam. You get me? Like, that's what it is, fam. You get me? Is it?
I've got a question, yeah. Yeah? You got ready?
Yeah.
So in the same way, if you're dating a girl and she says, "Oh, I love Audis," are you then going to be insecure about every man you see drive past her in an Audi?
No.
Of course not.
Is it the same thing?
No. That's minor.
No?
Unless she said, "I love to get beat out in an Audi while you're not with me," then that's a different thing. Yeah. But if she says she likes cars, then cool. I like Ferraris. What's the problem? That's not. Man. That's me anyway.
If she was to say, "Oh, I love light-skinned guys with tattoos," are you going to be insecure whenever she walks past a light-skinned guy with tattoos?
No, man, because man would just do a Vibes Cartel. And just bleach it down, you know? Turn the colouring book. Nah.
What, you're going to try and be everything for her that she wants? Are you trying to embody every fantasy? Is that what you're trying to say?
She's probably not going to say that, though. That's the truth. She's just probably just going to keep that to herself. Like, if that's what she likes, she likes. But why would she need to tell me that, knowing I'm the total opposite? Like, that don't make no sense. So, like, I don't see why she's... And even if she did say, cool, then I'd say that again.
Like, she's just said that she's got a crush on Chris Brown, right? And that how she fantasizes about him when she's getting the pipe.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
That's what she said, right?
Yeah, that's what she said.
So you shouldn't be, like, that shouldn't really bother you that much. That really shouldn't bother you that much.
So, yeah.
I feel like if you invest that energy, you'll just be mad insecure. And I'm going to tell you this, insecurity is a huge turn off for females, you know. If a female can sense that you're insecure, like, it's like they see you as less masculine.
Cool.
Females in the comments, let me know if you agree or disagree with that. But a lot of girls that I know are turned off by, like, that non-masculine energy.
Yeah, man's turned off by a chick saying they want to beat some next guy.
Yeah.
Oh shit! That shit was just
okay.
Yeah. Hey.
Okay.
So man.
Hey, you are fucked.
Okay.
Okay.
Next question.
Ooh.
Listen, you girls can't even talk. I can't even be in a car.
I didn't even know he said that.
Listen, I can't even said that just now. And see a thing walking past and just have a look.
Malone, shut it.
Man can't even have a look.
Tell it how it is, Malone. Oh my God.
But you want to tell man that
man can't even have a look.
Do you know what? Do you know what? Like,
not even look like
there are
just an eye contact to the left.
There are girls that won't even mind.
Yeah, where are they?
Yo, who's that chatting crap in the comments? Don't come for me. You dumb. It's insecure. It's insecure. Like, I feel like a lot of guys have insecurities and they try and cover it up.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. But I feel like I feel in general people are a lot more. I feel in general,
but you know,
people are a lot more.
That's real.
People are a lot more insecure than they used to be because
listen, women. You see, if you wear makeup and all of that, if you wear makeup, that's a form of insecurity as well. I think makeup slightly is a form of insecurity because man them, yeah, we can walk around like unshaven and all of that and just don't care as long as we wash our skin, yeah, and we got clean clothes, we can do this. A woman can't really move around like that, and because she thought I'm gonna get judged because I don't want to be there. Fuck all that. Listen, man, get it in. I know man that trap for a month, yeah. Like, and they don't even take a bird bath. Like, a bird bath is a sink bath. They don't even wash in the sink. Them man will trap for 1 month, like just full on. The car stinks when you link them. It's like, oh my god, cuz what have you been on? Yeah, bro, man's been OG. I said, cuz I don't need a lift. My brother, spud me, good. Like, love it. Long distance. Like, yeah, you're done now, fam. Shout me, cuz like, cool. But I'm saying there's man them who woman can't do that. So there's women, you can't say man them have that level of insecurity. It's what it is there's a lot of people who have different levels or different types. And that's how you got to judge it. It's like that. Everyone's got a type of insecurity. You can't say you haven't.
Yeah, that's I would agree. Well, yeah, everyone has an insecurity, if that's a word. But I feel insecurity is kind of deep, in it. Yeah, everyone's got like, I don't even know. Maybe insecurity is all right because the deeper word than insecurity is probably complex. But I feel like everyone's got things about themselves or whatever that they, they're not sure about. That's what insecurity is, and they're not really sure about. So it's like a weakness to them until they find a way to overcome that. But all insecurities can be overcome. So I don't believe, say, everybody out there's got insecurities. I just feel like some people are at different stages, and some people are overly insecure. They're insecure about things that they shouldn't be. Like, I might be insecure about something that, you know what, it's actually, I've actually got a right to be insecure about it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Whereas people now are insecure about their looks and that shit there is long. You know what I mean? That's another thing, because we started with bullying, innit? That's another thing that leads to this getting bullied as well. Insecure people get bullied. You get me? And they bully other people. This is another characteristic of them, because they're not sure about themselves. So you get me? I remember you got people that are overconfident. They're not insecure at all. They're actually overconfident. You might say they're too confident, and that might be true. But they don't have an insecurity though. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And then you got people that's insecure, so they try to overcompensate for the insecurity and put on a fake bravado or confidence. But that confidence ain't real. So there's just different levels of people.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with having insecurities either. There's nothing actually wrong with that. You just shouldn't let it affect you. Because if the girl is laying down there taking the pipe from you, she's taking the pipe from you. She could be taking it from the Chris Brown lookalike.
She could be what?
Do you know what I mean? She could be taking it from the Chris Brown lookalike, but she's chosen you. And not even that, she's chosen the baby as well.
No. I don't believe so, because that Chris Brown lookalike might not be available. I don't really.
Yeah. He might be laying the pipe many other places.
I don't really feel in that. Like, look, if you fantasize over Chris Brown, that's cool. Yeah, that's your thing, whatever. Yeah, but it's not like, man should be grateful that you're with me and not with Chris Brown.
That's some foolishness, you know.
Get me? That's a joke thing. Like, if you really think you got a shot with Chris Brown or whatever, do your thing. Like, do your thing. Honestly. So, someone that likes me might not like Chris Brown, and someone that likes Chris Brown might not like me. So, I don't know. Like, listen, man, fuck Chris Brown, man. I feel like, personally, there's an issue if you're in your mind, in an intimate moment, you are lusting after a celebrity. I think that's a fucking issue. Yeah? I'd more rate it if it was actually about someone that you did know. Because, like, people on this celebrity worship, that you take it to the next level. You're taking it to the bedroom now. Yeah, and you're thinking about celebrities, like a celebrity that you've never met. That's weird. Something's wrong with you.
That's superficial, isn't it?
Yeah, something's wrong with you. I don't really think that's that's weird, isn't it? I feel that's weird. Who studies anybody in the limelight like that to that level where you can imagine them sexually? If you said a porn star, I'd understand, because you've actually seen them have sex. But there's Chris Brown, like, what? It's random, isn't it? I don't know, bro. Get me? That's like man saying, oh, man thinks of Beyonce when they have sex. Like, what? That's weird. You think about Rihanna when you're having sex, fam. Any man them ever thought about Rihanna or whoever's supposed to be hot? Men don't do shit like that. That's sneaky.
What?
So I got to know.
Why do you think that is though, bro?
Why do I think what it is?
That women are different then, if that's the case, that they think
Hey,
different.
hey, I had to put the youths to bed. I couldn't even talk and that. I would have screamed down the whole yard. Hey, Fambo, man's got to rewind about 10 minutes or something because, brother, what was I just saying? No,
What
about
did you
2
say?
minutes.
Say nicely. What did you say?
Why do you think that is though? Like that they think different? Like, is it cause man? Cause that still don't make sense.
Cause did you just say that? Sorry, fam. I need to ask a question. Sorry, fam. Did someone say that you have to? Did someone say you have to be grateful that I'm with you and not Chris Brown?
Nah, not grateful, but like you just might as well think about it. Like, at least you're sleeping with her, and like, because she could be with Chris Brown or Chris Brown looking like.
Hell no. Just benefit from what she's dealing with, boy. If you're feeling her like that and she's shutting her eyes and she's putting down 2 wine in her waist that she ain't doing when she's looking at you, bro. I don't know how secure a man is in his feelings, but I'll be like, alright, cool. That's what I want you to do. And if you have to shut your eyes to do that, shut your eyes. Hold that. You think I'm Chris Brown? I'm putting a Chris Brown in the background. What CD you want to listen to tonight? What album you want to listen to, B?
But are you talking, yo, Rico, you talking about your missus though, or a ting?
Fam, let me show you something. I don't really put, you see, like the whole, I'm emotionally detached, yeah? So, you see, when I was younger, this whole, she's mine and rare, because this is what girls used to do to me. I can't look, if I'm looking in the direction of a girl, if my eyes are open, they're looking at the girls. Looking at girls. If my eyes are open, cuz, they're looking at girls. I've had that my whole life. Why are you looking at that girl for? What girl? I didn't even see her. I wish I did now because you give me so much headache. I wish I actually saw the thing that you was telling me that I saw, cuz I didn't even see it. So what I'm saying is this year, cuz, like, when the girls go on that emotional tangent, I don't actually care, cuz. If a woman thinks that, because if I go with a girl, yeah, for instance, I make her know, say, look, these are the girls that I like, you know, in society, like, there's certain things that I like Megan Good is one of my all-time, listen, them lips, blood, I was like, this girl is fucking hard body, fam. I like her.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, man.
Not to say that I'm going to go out there and seek to go cheat on my girl with Megan Good. I'm actually I just think she's a pengers. So some girls think like the girls that I go with, they've got the preferences of the Tyrese's and the that guy Ricky who got burst in the thing, but now I can't. Obviously Morris Chestnut, these type of guys. So obviously they look like a dark cool brother. Yeah, that's what they told me they like. Innit? I like light skin girls, cause that's just my preference. I love all my empresses. Yeah. Like I love dark skin girls, like, but when I'm coming up, I just love that just the light skin brown. I just love them brownings, light skin, dark skin, everything. But my preference is light skin girls. For me to get shunned or ridiculed, you're indoctrinated. No, I'm not, bro. We come in all shades of color. Color was a thing that was made for us to be separated and to cause division. So you're thinking from a different narrative. Don't talk to me about that. Go check out what you're actually saying. My point is this anyway. When I'm doing my thing and I'm fantasizing or whatever, I don't care, cousin. So she does that same thing. It's calm. I don't really think it's an insecurity that's in somebody that you're looking at my man and not me. You look at my man and not me. Because to put the reverse role, when the girls are doing it to me, I'm like, what is your problem? I'm not drawing her. Even if I did look at her, what's her look? Like, don't you see, man? I could have said that several times when we were walking down the road. There was about 20 guys who've walked past. I could have said that, but I'm not insecure. So if that guy's got bigger muscles than me, you're gonna look, because I saw his arms. So you must have saw his fucking arms. So if you're seeing her bottom, then I'm gonna see her bottom. I'm trying to say, blood. It's just, of course, yeah. We see stuff. So it's your security. How secure are you within yourself? How do you feel within yourself? And it comes down to confidence. How confident are you within yourself to be like, cool, I know what I do in the bedroom. I know what I do out here. I know about me.
I can only be the best. Got a really good looking guy before he does anyway.
Fuck's sake.
Right.
It's crazy.
No comment, but he said all this stuff.
It's crazy. But I just keep it real. That's what it is, man. It's like we all look, innit? We all see. We all view. If you're blind, even when you're blind, look at Ray Charles. Ray Charles had buff things from feeling their wrist. He figured some shit out. He said, you know what, blood? How am I going to start checking out for buff things? You know what? When I was young, when I used to hold their hand, a certain buff thing, a bone structure was this in her. So if I just kind of feel the wrist, I know what type of body type she is. Man, them was saying he always got the buffest thing. Ray Charles, blinding her, fam. Taking heroin, fucked, gouching. You feel me, fam? So we all see things in our own way, fam. How confident are you to understand what the person's seeing is not what they're gonna run off with? So they may even do that, but for the time being, you just gotta be secure in yourself. And if they're that type of person, you have to know who you're with. It all poses, there's so many benefiting factors. I don't actually care if a woman's fantasizing, as I said. A girl went to her place and she shut her eyes and she treated me good, B. Oh my God. Listen, I rate that. Do what you have to do. That's just my that's my
for
opinion.
me, yeah,
Don't follow
it
me.
depends, isn't it? Like if it's a link and that, yeah, then it's all is what it is. You're just trying to get what you're getting, and if you're getting the best experience you can get, and she needs to take her man to a certain place, then that's all cool. But when it's
I've done it and it's happened to me.
like in the link situation, I can't say that it's happened to me, yeah, because like I never asked him. But in terms of done it, yeah, I've definitely done it. You know, more than once. You know, the ones there, like, I'm not even like purposely or like they wasn't nice or something, but man's beating them. Start thinking, right, let me just, you get me. My mind just went to a next thing, like thinking, right, actually, you know,
Blood,
I'm supposed to be
blood. Because you know what I've done. You know what I've done. There's a thing that I was lining up here, and I knew it was coming, so I kind of was doing the preliminary thing. I was like, let me do the warm up. You see, with the warm up, I was thinking about the finale. Cuz, hey, you see in the warm up, cuz, oh my God, the warm up fell in love, bro. The warm-up fell in love, bro. Yeah? Because I was thinking about the finale. I said, you see when I go there, fam, bro? Oh, my God. So, fam, what I'm saying to the man is this, yeah? It's how secure are you? How confident are you within yourself? Yeah, and how secure are you within yourself? How confident are you within yourself? And what type of person are you with? Those are the three things for me. You understand what I'm saying to you? Because Jada Pinkett, yeah, and Will Smith, I've got one. Fam, everybody keeps saying they're going to break up this year. They're going to break up this year because they heard this rumor, this thing, or that piece of footage. But, bro, it makes their relationship stronger because they already hashed it out. She done said if Tupac was alive, nigga, I wouldn't be called Smith. I'll be called Secure. Like, simple. You get what I'm trying to say? So he had to take it on the chin. And just be a big man and say, you know what? I see past that because I'm Will Smithing on the fucking Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, B. Try know that, cuz. Hancock, baby. Like, don't get twisted. You feel me? Like, it's just so that, it's that.
I got a question though, yeah. Like, say now, yeah. Relationships, yeah. The one person being with one person, yeah, for 50 plus years, yeah. This model, yeah, I'll say is like we could say that is flawed. Sorry, we say that is flawed, yeah, based on like the results in it, yeah, of society in it, yeah. Most people don't make it like just staying with one person for the whole time without cheating, yeah. Like, do you lot think it's flawed, yeah? Like it don't work, yeah. And if so, why? And what can we do?
Say that again. Sorry, like, I missed that.
Basically, you know, like this relationship. One person being with one person.
Listen, simplify the question. Simplify, like condense it a bit.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do now. Yeah. So say one person with one person, yeah, like normal relationship, yeah. Basically, it's not working based on the whole of society. Individuals are more the exception.
You call it normal.
Yeah, like I'm talking a normal relationship.
What's normal?
Two people being together. I'm not saying normal for everyone, but that's society's normal, isn't it? What everyone is doing. Me, I'm a bit more trying to find what's best, isn't it?
But this is the thing. It's actually not what everyone's doing.
Okay, the majority of people where we are doing.
What it means is society's take on normality. That's the narrative you're coming from. Society's take on normal.
Yeah, like what's the real? What's better?
Even when you check it out, fam, yeah. You look in society, you see that they're not actually doing that. Just sticking to two people, to one person.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not really working.
So then, what is normality? If
the normality is basically sticking.
No, you know what it is. Hey,
not really working for most people. And then, so basically, man getting with someone.
What is working for most people? Hold on, what is working for most people then?
I don't think anything is working for most people. That's the problem.
And there you go then.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to discuss now. Like,
people are having a problem just relating in
how
general.
can we make
Forget
it
relationships.
work?
Forget relationships and making relationships work. People are not even relating. People not even relating to themselves, bro.
Yeah, that's true. They don't know who they are. Society
we talk about the symptoms. All the relationships not working out is a symptom. What's the cause? Get me? Youths killing each other, on the roadsides. That's a symptom, isn't it?
It's a symptom, yeah. What's the disease, though?
We're always talking. We spend so much time on the symptom and breaking down the symptom and the symptom and rare. But like the actual cause of it is something that's much deeper. So there's something happening.
You know why? You know what it is? You know what it is?
There's something happening in the fabric of society, innit? Yeah.
You see the programming, cuz.
Go on.
It's the programming. You had back in the day, you had programming for like up north people, yeah. You had programming for East Siders, like Londoners and all of that. You know that you had EastEnders, then you had Emmerdale, and then you got Coronation Street. And it's like they're trying to show you the narrative of what life is supposed to be in all of these areas. And if you check it, now when it started to switch up and people was moving wonky is when they started to get the Yankee TV and they're telling you love and hip hop. Like, when you check hip-hop, it's higher infinite power healing our people, yeah? But love and hip-hop is nothing to do with love or higher infinite power. It's all about fuckery and lower base chakra nonsense. And but people look at that and think it's life. Because remember, you got the first word, fam, is love, cuz. Like, everybody resonates with that. You get what I'm trying to say? So you've already drawn in your audience. And now you're saying hip-hop. Higher infinite power healing our people. So now you got that person's just, they're locked in now. So they're looking for love and they're looking for hip hop. Then they say, oh, is this how I'm supposed to lead my life? Because I relate to that character. Because they're saying the things that it's like star signs. That whole bullshit. Like I can write something.
There's something to that.
Yeah, it may relate to you and it may not. Sometimes oh my God, they know me. This is so real. They're psychic. No, they're not. It's guesswork. Yeah. It's going off the narrative of a consensus. So what happens is like the whole systemic way of thinking you get indoctrinated now. And you start acting out according to the character you relate to. It's like Sims. There's so many things that I can bring. It's like, so when that comes into play now, you're going to be like, oh, you know what? I'm this guy. I'm going to move like this. I'm going to dye my dreads. I'm going to wear gal clothes because I bust my gun. So man can't tell me nothing. I'm going to move like a batty boy because I'm a gangster. It's like the narrative gets blurred. The lines will get blurred. And then man start moving like that. So once you got that, relationships can't be based on that character because that character is not you. Who are you? That person's relating to the person you're portraying, not who you are. So that's why the thing's always going to pop down and be flawed because you don't know who you're with until you get with the person. It's all fake, blood.
Yeah, I think that's a good point. Like, in terms of attractiveness, innit? Like, it's like if you're not being yourself, how can you attract the people that are attracted to the real you?
Yeah, because they're attracting people that they see are attracted to a narrative. If a girl says all she does, oh my God, I love man in lubes, yeah, and this guy wants the girl, you know he's gonna kill himself to get a pair of Louboutins. Probably can't even pay rent. Probably he's on the bus, like probably fucking can't even feed himself. But he's gonna go get them fucking trainers and go to this girl and try to stand up in front of her and say, yeah, you know, like man does to the lubes is lean, cuz to the spikes are falling off, fam, and he probably won't even get the gal. You understand? He's gonna kill himself to do it though, because that's what she says she likes. So he don't even know who she is. She says she likes that because that's what she's been told to like. You see what I'm trying to say? So that's why it popped down. Anyway, like that's what it is. It pops down.
For everyone, like even down to that, it might not be the lubes. Hold on, it might not be the lubes. It might be the job. Because remember, it's just material. So now
the earlier question.
We go back to the guy that maybe wanted to live a simpler life. You get me, and have more free time. I remember for this job, you and the money and the work. You give up your time. That's the exchange.
Real shit.
You give them your time, and your time is
your
way
energy.
More
your life.
Than what they give you. You get me? And you're just giving that away.
You're my brother.
It's nuts, fam. Yeah. So then you.
Jed, you know what I call it? It's your per hours. Like,
per hours.
Like what are you gonna get per hour? Like, because man, them sell their soul per hour or sell their energy per hour. What are you willing to accept per hour for your energy?
What is your price?
That's what it is. You're a battery in the system. Because once you drop out, what happens when the batteries die in your scales? Man. Throw them away and put new batteries in, bro. Where's your old batteries? Where's your old batteries?
They're gone, man.
Oh, sorry, not scales. Sorry, yeah, it's the scales where you stand on and weigh yourself.
Yeah, come on.
Or your remote, Yeah, let's use the remote. yeah, of course. Yeah, aces. So where your batteries gone? You don't know. They're in the bin, bro. They're gone, fam. They're dead, but they're not actually dead. You know, you can recharge them.
Yeah.
Do you feel what I'm trying to say? But obviously, they don't care about you like that because you don't care about the battery. That's how the system treats people. You're just a battery, power. You're powering down? Fuck off. New batteries. You know what I'm trying to say? That's it, man. So we just
old people's
home. Not even a pension.
Man, start saying that you're not like motivated and you ain't got plans and you know no one's there. All of these talk
because you don't fit their narrative. Yeah, because you don't fit their narrative no more.
Or that's usually where people try to jump off. When they get to that age, they try to jump off the rat race and say, you know what, fuck this, I'm going to the next country, go to the next country, like, yeah, I'm going to do this thing, living out in either my native country or a nice warm climate. And you go there, 2 years, you pop down, you're dead. And that was it.
Not used to it.
You get me?
Didn't even enjoy it.
Mad. That's what happens to bad people. They go back home.
I've seen it.
Finally realize that this thing ain't working for them. You get me? And they go back home and then
it's too late.
Like they just kick out.
Too late, man. It's too late. Like that's why I'm trying to do this shit early. By a certain age, that's why I don't even put it out there no more. I clocked. When you say certain things, like energy just comes back. What is he trying to do? But I don't think I can do that. I don't even want my man to do that. Now that's in the ether. Now I'm battling against that and I don't even know what that shit is. You get what I'm trying to say? That's how you never talk up the thing too much. But what I'm saying, I'm trying to get out of it. Yeah, early.
Same.
Enjoy the rest of my shit somewhere else. Car, you see this place here? Great Britain. Fuck Great Britain, fam. This shit, fam. Meaning, how you got vitamin D deficiency? And the Earth has its own blood clots power. The sun, like, how are we suffering from vitamin D deficiency? They're giving you artificial synthetic pills. Here you go. Yeah, take this vitamin D pill. What the fuck did you get the power of the sun in the pill, bro? The whole power of the sun in the pill. Damn, son. Pharmaceuticals is moving. Fuck that. I need to get out of here, bro. I'm telling you. So you just got to get your plan. Be motivated. And just stick to it and keep going, blood. Every day's a blessing. We're not promised even that next hour. I may not be here in the next hour. Imagine that. So we just got to make sure that shit happens now. And just be motivated and be grateful for every fucking second out there, mate. Trust me. It's a bit of spliff. Yeah, Rico's rants. There you go, Danny boy.
Go, man.
Man, like reach, you know.
Yo, on a side note, I saw one of your things back in the days on the content.
What?
Red card. Video. Red card.
Oh.
Reverse, blood.
Pause.
Red card.
Pause,
dog.
Pause.
Fam,
I don't know.
You said you saw one of the Jedi's things, fam. Nah, fam. You have to draw back. You say you saw one of the Jedi's video.
Nah, man. I don't play them games there, blood, man. That's like man's not in on this. Man's not on this game thing, innit? So I don't need to. You get me? It's not Harlem or nothing like that. But on a serious thing.
Go.
You man.
That's on a serious thing now, yeah? Fucking hell.
Man went, nah, blood, man don't play them games there. Man say gay shit. Man go saucy sauna.
People are acting weird right now, bro. But I saw on the content video where man was talking about the shape of the earth and that, yeah. Man, check that out still. That was some next shit as well.
He's gonna go there, is he?
Go, bro.
This man's going, bro. What, you checked it out though, Mullen? What are you saying?
Don't start off these flat.
No, but it's real though. No one knows.
Don't start them off.
No one knows.
No, but you know what, yeah? I don't like this flat earther thing, yeah? The other day, someone tried to call me a pagan, yeah? I don't believe their religion or whatever, yeah? And I was arguing with them. I was like, bro, yeah? Listen, yeah? Serious, blood. I don't like being called things, you know, fam. It's like they call themselves Christian, they call themselves Muslim, innit? Man's not giving them the name, innit? So don't give me a name, bro. Like, ask me what do I want to be called. You know the ones there.
He's funny, cuz. Go on, cuz.
But yeah. On that thing there, I saw something else, yeah. Basically, yeah, I don't know about the earth being like the shape of it and yeah, but basically about the map not being real. You see what I'm saying, yeah? Where there's possibly more land than that we don't know about.
Yeah, I'm fucking with that still.
Yeah, that's facts.
Yeah.
Bruv, they got hidden spots on the map, fam. They got shit where they blur out Google, that it's map. What was it, Google Earth or something like that? There's certain zones you're not allowed to look at, cuz we haven't got we ain't privy to that shit. Like, remember who controls that narrative as well? You get what I'm trying to say, fam, bro? They can't show us too much, cuz they want us to be dumb, fam. It's like that's where the masonry shit comes into play. The levels, the 33 levels.
Knowledge, yeah.
Level one don't know what level 2's on. Level 2 don't know what level 3, and it's so on and so forth. You get what I'm trying to say, fam? So it's like they will keep you at certain spots and make you think that that's the highest spot. You can rise up in that one as the, you know what I'm saying? So it's mad, fam. The way they're going to portray the shit, they're not going to tell us everything, bro. But that's why I say, if they're telling us it's round, I don't believe that. I believe that's a lie. If they're telling us, the same people, oh, fluoride in your water is good for you. We're going to fluoridize your children because they're not fucking dying fast enough. I don't believe you, you fucking systemic cunt. I don't believe you. We need more people. And even then, I don't believe you. Straight. So, yeah, that's all it is, bro. Like, they told us it's circle. Yeah, they told us it's circular or spherical and rare. But if you check water on a ball, that doesn't make no sense. So I'm done. I deal with facts. Stuff don't make no sense to me. I don't try to figure it out. It don't make sense. It's not factual. It's always theory.
People always like to say that it's not. All this fear people, they always say that it's not up for debate.
Theories, man.
It's like,
look, man.
In the comments, you man see in the comments.
You can debate. You can debate till you're blue in the face. No one knows.
You see your eyes.
No one knows.
You see your eyes, them, fam. That's how you look at shit. You look at shit face value, blood. Yeah, you can't see the shape, button, blood. Yeah.
To John Henry in the comments, yeah, about flat Earth. Where's our evidence? It's not about like I'm not a flat earther, innit, yeah. But me, like, just because I think something is not true, I don't quickly just think I know the answer, innit. I'm happy to say stuff that I don't know. You see what I'm saying? It's like on the whole Earth thing, people go to school, come out, like they hear some things, and then they go on like they don't want to debate things when they don't really know nothing, bro. Like I don't get it, man. They should just drop me out.
Whoever in the comments is saying, where's the evidence of the flat Earth? Where's the evidence of the round Earth? Where's the actual evidence? And don't just go to Google and what NASA and all these fucking liars have told you. Please just come with some facts. The reason why I'm saying that because you can't bring no facts to me. But the one thing I can say is this: a plane doesn't fly in no funny manner. It takes off, levels out, flies to the destination, and then lands. Doesn't keep descending. If it was a curved Earth, it would have to descend at some crazy rates. You'll be feeling turbulence the whole fucking flight. It flies up into the air after it takes off, levels out, flies to its destination, and then lands. That's all I'm saying. That's a fact. I'm not saying what I'm saying is the realness, but I'm saying that is the fact. There's no thing to say that it's spherical. There's no facts for that.
I see this flat Earth. Say we do discover whether the Earth's flat, yeah, or round, yeah. How would that benefit the people?
Easy, because it'll break down all the lies that they told us, fam. Because they tried to tell us, yeah, that we was caveman and rare. Man was walking the earth. You see when there's certain biblical texts and it goes back to the ancient days and they talk about man walking the earth and from one place to another. The way they've portrayed this thing to us, that is not theoretically possible. But if you check the facts and where they're coming from with their fucking lies, what they were saying of walking the earth was real. What they're telling us is bullshit, fam, because man, how can you discover a place where man live, fam? You don't discover somewhere where someone lives, cuz. It's not no oasis, any dead island that's got no life. And even then, bro, you don't discover that shit. Discovery is finding something, you know. Like, so you must remember, it's like, oh, we found the island and we saw the people and, what did they do after that? We got to know what we're dealing with because the narrative, fam, our people was doing things way before this. And if we read our narrative, yeah, it will actually lay way to saying it's a flat earth and all of that. But I'm not saying that's a fact because I don't want people to come on there and chat shit, but that will actually disapprove everything that they've been dealing with, all the theory of evolution. We come from fucking monkeys. That is mental. Shave a monkey, fam. It looks pink. It's got no lips. I've never seen no black man that's pink with no lips, fam. Even an albino's got that big nose, high cheekbones, and big lips. And he's got no color, but he don't look like the chimp. But I know what does look like the chimp. All I'm saying is this: when they talk about theories and all of that, just remember what the first word was. The theory. It's actually a thought, an idea, like a thesis. He just said, oh, I think it's this. And then a man can elaborate, and then they got all these fucking guys in suits chatting shit. That has the parliament, man sleeping, here. So we got to know our thing will debunk all of that shit if we find out what the real thing is, because the way they're breaking it down to us, it kind of helps their narrative. Cause
you know what I'm gonna say as well, yeah. Another thing is this, yeah. What another thing I find very fascinating about this subject in particular is because I see that people are always comfortable to challenge certain things. Like for instance, yeah, people are always like when they're slewing out religion, people are always comfortable to challenge things in a certain way, yeah, because but I know it not to be true, so you can say whatever you want about certain things, yeah. And when it gets to something personal, like you don't understand how personal it is because it actually deals with your concept of reality, yeah. And instead of you to look into it and think, do you know what? Let me actually look into this. You will never actually make the effort to look into it, but you'll be wondering why this has any effect on you, or why this means anything. And this is what I'm saying, yeah. If you think about this, yeah, if you can prove a certain level of how little we know, like for instance, what we are standing on. Yeah, if that is
that's mad.
If that at least can be up for debate, yeah, with intellectual people, yeah, then what else is there about what you think is real can be up for debate? So it's simply, if anything, just a thought exercise to get people thinking and breaking off chains of what they believe and what they take for standard. Yeah, because we just take things for granted. So maybe it's good to make you think, well, let me see if I can actually prove this.
No, this is just a question.
And if you can't,
man's done my flat Earth research, fam. Man, get me. I believe the Earth.
I'm not saying you in particular, family. Great, but like, what I'm saying is this, yeah. Like, I feel personally, if you take it seriously in one way or another, it's a good thought exercise, and it's a good.
Because what I'm saying about that flat Earth process as well, to touch on what you're saying, Jeds, yeah, is like when I studied certain things before this flat Earth thing came about. It made me already question this spherical business just from the research I've done prior to even hearing about this. I didn't even care about that shit. I was reading certain things about my ancestors and I was like, hold on. But when they're saying that, because remember, we grew up indoctrinated. I grew up in church, cuz I got sent out of Sunday school for saying that Jesus doesn't look like a black man. They said, why do you say that? Because I said, when I read the Bible, it said his skin was like burnt brass. Burnt brass, well, brass in itself is not a pale man. He doesn't look like that guy on the stained glass. You understand? That's not brass skin. And if it's burnt, like burnt brass, because obviously when you're a youth, you know you mess around with stuff. Burnt brass is black. It oxidizes and turns black. So I said, that's not the right. What does that mean? Then I said sheep's wool. His hair's all straight like he's like a perm, you know, like when you see the hot comb, like you see your people them hot combing back in the day, like. You say his hair's straight like he hot combed it or perm. Get out of the class, you're disturbing the class.
Hot combed his hair.
Yeah, man. You know, come on, fam. I'm telling you, we was young, cause I started hot comb. So I said, hold on, like that is.
But even that whole image, that whole image is something that man would have to question, white or black. Just the image.
You understand? Image, you understand? So when I said, the book don't match up. I said the book and that don't match up. That shit it doesn't make any sense. Why does it say he looks like this? But then that's the depiction. Because I got told to come out the place. So my point is, from then I always had the inquisitive mind. So when I found out certain things, I said that spherical Earth shit don't make no sense. Then like about 10, 15 years later, the whole flat Earth crap comes out, and it's just like, wow, you know what? It actually does jump back into the narrative of what I was saying from earlier, fam. So that's, even though to research flat Earth on its own you're gonna find nothing. You have to do other stuff prior to that or with that, and then you have to put it all together in the stirring pot and then look at it. And trust me, it's very interesting. It's very interesting.
It's like, and it's another thing here. This topic here gets people wet in their pants. Like, oh my God. And it's like, we spoke about all different things. Yeah, and now this is the thing that's really outraging them. It weren't even really it weren't even the man that wanted to watch his mum rubbing her. This is actually people like, oh, this is shit. Like, oh my God, we're cheesing. And it's
man said people are dying in the Mediterranean, blood.
Yeah, I know. People are dying in the Mediterranean, and you're on YouTube listening to man talk.
About man. Where's your? Have you got a GoFundMe for the Mediterranean fund? What are you doing for Mediterranean right now?
Miss it as being high. Like, why can't we just reason about something that affects everybody? Like, why can't we have a conversation?
Being high is
dismiss it as being...
Elaborate on that. Being high is a good mind state.
Exactly.
Being high is a good mind state.
People need to elevate themselves and do some research, you know, like that.
There you go. Because you hear what they said? You hear what they said? They said being high. When you're in school, what do you want? Low grades or high grades? When you're in school, do you want low grades or do you want high grades?
You want to get high scores or low scores?
Or do you want low scores? Now, do you want your petrol to be on E? That's low. Or do you want your petrol to be on F? I mean, on F, that's full. Now, what I'm saying is this. In life, yeah, do you want to be at a high point or a low point? So what's wrong with being high? People need to stop taking the narrative out of the context because you try to blame your insecurity on our weed smoking. You're going crazy. You need to smoke a spliff. Listen, go find yourself some Cali in your bits or some lemon or some cheese and start there. You know what? No. Grade.
I think that might start with Cali. That's fuckery.
Go get high. Go get high.
It's like I see bare people trying to
start with Cali, you know.
Bare men that don't smoke, yeah. They try and chat shit about weed. I don't get it, man. It's like there's so much thing like someone that drinks alcohol talking about weed. I don't get it. Like alcohol is poison to the body, innit?
With man-made concoction.
And at the end of the day, yeah, right is right. If you're talking to man and man's high, yeah, and what man's saying is true, then why are you chatting shit about man being high? Like, if anything, you should be able to talk something more serious. Go on, bro.
King, I'm gonna say this as well, yeah, King. Like, you see how you said that the same person who's drinking the alcohol talking about man being high. Do they believe in God first and foremost? And if they do believe in God, shut your mouth because God never made your liquor. A man did. But this seed that grew into a plant that happened to get cured, a man just happened to crush it, put it in a fucking paper, and wrote.
The only way I would allow it if we was drinking fermented grapes or like fermented, then I could say, alright, cool.
That's it, yeah. You
and them honey things, innit? From Eritrea, they got a drink. That's a banging thing.
Yeah, the honey, no, that's the bees. That's the bee thing, yeah. You know what it is, fam. But you see in Eritrea, they got the bee venom. You know about bee venom in the honey?
Yeah.
That's the thing that will lick off your head. It's kind of like, it's narcotics, like, it's like psychoactive. Okay. It's like a mushroom. You feel me? Man can't chat to me if you're drinking Tennant's or Skull or Hennessy or any type of concoction that was made by a man that says bottled in the UK, export on your bottle. Allow it. Don't chat to us about no weed, man. Please. Yeah, my thing's safe. My thing's safer than yours.
No, hold on. My thing's safer than yours. Rather than that, you got the pharmaceutical drugs anyway that man don't feel no way to go and pop up ibuprofen.
And all
of them.
I don't care. Most people don't know what's in that shit. You get me? And you're happy.
I come from a medical background, yeah. Like I come from medical background, so I know about this shit. Like
it's about patent.
When you say that though, sorry, what do you mean that you know about it? Like you've done independent research, or you've been taught, and you basically are gonna tell us what you've been taught?
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Okay, so
oh shit!
Go and sort on them, man.
Watch out for the bus, girl! Watch out! Oh my god, no!
Go and sort them, man.
Then I calm down. It's a good question. Nah, so basically, I worked in the medical field. So I did independent research and then got into pharmaceuticals. Then I worked for a pharmaceutical research company that make vaccines and stuff like that. So I know about this stuff from an inside.
Because you know it's all about the patent. Like what they do is they get the active ingredient, which is plant-based, and then they put their own shit in there, and then they say, this is our own concoction. So now we can sell it because they all use the same plant base. And then they say, I'm going to put these little other stuff in there to make it unique to my company, patent and pen that blend, and we put it all out there as the same shit. And whoever sells the most, sells the most.
Yeah.
Kind of bustle. Yeah. Get me?
And the fact is, a lot of things, and it's like knowledge that are actually conscious to this already, but we know, like a lot of people know, a lot of things could be cured using natural remedies and stuff like that.
Of course, plants.
Before anyone says anything like that in the medical industry, it's quickly pushed under the carpet. It's like, no.
You get killed, not pushed under the carpet. You're pushed under the ground, darling. You're pushed into the floor. They kill you, Sebi. And there was bare white people and Indian people and all walks of life before Sebi that was doing this horticultural shit and said, holistic shit, and said, you know what? You can cure stuff without all these pharmaceuticals. There's basically got a mural to these motherfuckers, like a big wall. You get what I'm saying? Like a collage of people. Of just people that's just dead. All good people. They had families. everything, and it's like they just licked them down because they said, "Well, we found a cure. We found God's cure." And the man said, "Nah, blood, we're trying to make money off of it." So you, whoever said that, I know you're drinking liquor and taking paracetamol. Shut your fucking mouth. We smoke weed and we're smart. Yes, it works. High scores, high life. You feel what I'm trying to say? What I'm saying to you? Shut up, man.
He's like Rico, yeah.
Yeah, blood. Me, the rant.
Yeah, it's true. Them same man, yeah, will be slewing you, yeah, for burning weed and then go and hit their youth with a vaccine without even thinking twice. Like,
I lie. I bet you. Oh, my brother, I love Jedi.
Come on, man.
I bet you that person giving their youth in vaccinations. Yes, blood. You have done that. All them.
And
that's gang.
Like, obviously, my stance on it, like, is I do not support pharmaceutical companies. I do not feel like they do the right thing to help people. And I feel like when I do have a kid, I will not get them vaccinated. And that's coming from me. And like, if you know, you know, innit?
And they're calling that neglect. They're saying because you don't want to inject your child now, yeah. They're calling that neglect. They're trying to call social services for people. They're calling that neglect. I said, raw, this is how you know the system is an evil cunt. They're saying that's neglect for saying that I don't want you to give my youth a disease, to cure my youth from the disease, or to help my youth not get the disease. You're going to give them the disease. It's like saying, we're going to cure you through, you ever got HIV, but just as a preventative, we're going to give you HIV and then give you a cure. Fuck off. Go suck that, your little blood clot.
And that's exactly what it is.
What's the thing? Syringe. Go suck the syringe, pussy. Go drink that. Pussy, you're not putting that in my youth or none of my people. Fuck off. I dodged that.
That's the whole basis of it. They expose you to the pathogen or, you know, or whatever it is. They expose you to it in order to have your body fight against it to then build up. That's how it's supposed to work.
But you hear what you said? Build up. God gave you that already. You just said build up what you got. Immune system. Fuck that.
Like, and that's what they do. And every year, like, we can be talking about all these serious things, but every year, people them still get their flu vaccines, though. I'll tell you the cure for that.
I don't do that shit. I've never had that shit.
You get some honey, you get some lemon, yeah, and some ginger, whatever. Everybody has the little variations, whatever they like to do.
Garlic,
the natural way is the way. You know, like that. Just.
But what are you talking about for a cold? Sorry, I missed it. I had the honey.
Yeah, so, like the flu vaccines.
I don't know
That's
about
what
all that,
do.
you know. Like, not that I don't know that helps, yeah.
The thing, and you have to get over it. Your body has to build immunity naturally to it.
Like, I think
so
with these things,
some people don't even come back from that.
You can't hit them things there one time. You understand? You have to keep taking it. It's just like any medicine.
Yeah, it pops you down.
Yeah, you can't just.
They give you one to counteract the other one.
You understand what I'm saying? You can't just boil down the thing. Oh yeah, let me drink this. I'm supposed to be better and I'm not. Like, it don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? Your body has to intake this thing daily until your body feels the way it should. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can prevent it. You can prevent it if you eat certain foods and move a certain way. Even like raw garlic and all of them things there. People, it like stinks. Yeah, you can have bad breath for a bit, but blood, I'm telling you, that shit can help you with even fatigue. Like, if you're fatigued, yeah, that's when your immune system gets weak. But when you intake certain things, like, you're good. Your system is strong still. Even when you're popped down, you just go to sleep, wake up in the morning, you're fine. Break fast with fruit. Yeah, just break your fast with fruit. You understand what I'm saying to you? Because that's what it is. You give yourself you need the antioxidants. Yeah, you need water, hydration. Yeah, and you need minerals. Yeah, and nutrients. So you break your fast with fruit, not carbs and all of that. And then what you do now, once you've had a big fruit bowl, you're good. You feel nice. You can move. You can even have a fruit with some little salad or salad smoothie and a fruit bowl and that.
That's what I was gonna say.
I'm telling you, you'll feel good. Like you feel like, right, it's not gonna fill me up. I'm used to having a big English or full English or whatever you eat, like a big breakfast. But you're like, you know what? If you eat that, you just be able to move. You got energy. You're not fatigued by lunch. You're not even hungry by lunchtime. You're gonna eat something, but you're not starving because your body's not metabolized the thing straight away. It's just broke it down so easy and it hasn't had to go through no effort. So we just got to know how to deal with ourselves and we'll be good. That's it. You can vaccinate yourself with natural products. That's all them holistic doctors were saying before they got licked down.
And with the vaccines, yeah, I don't really know, innit? Yeah,
you don't need it.
Before, yeah, I was proper anti, innit? Yeah,
you don't need it.
You get me, yeah? Now I'm still anti, but like a lot of the research man saw is American, and that shit like is a different thing. You know the ones there. So with that, I'll need to get some
Before you
more
continue,
information.
before you continue with your point, can I ask, when you do your medical research, where do you get your information from?
I'm like mainly.
I'm asking because there's different sources. Yeah.
I feel like there's a secret little war going on.
Nah, man. Yeah, you're an instigator, bro. Jedi.
No, I'm on a calm thing. You
No,
just
that's a good.
attack certain man government, so you should know I'm on a calm thing. It's no war. I just want to know where you get information from.
Mainly, yeah, say medical stuff and that, yeah. I got two brethren who that's mainly they put man onto links. So basically they do a lot of research, and when they're coming across things, they show man certain things. Do you see what I'm saying? Like my guy, he's been into like researching about medical and holistic things for about 20 years. He's been like vegan for like 15 years. He's like 45 though, and he's older than man. Like he does a lot of research into that. And my other brethren that's into science and those like structure of biology and stuff like that, he also puts me onto certain things. Like health and that is not my field, innit? That's why I'm on the vaccination thing. I'm a bit not on the fence, more towards the side of not vaccination, but at the moment, like I'm looking at a lot of the stuff that man's seen has been from America, and I've learned that America rolls a bit different to Europe. So I'm falling back on the anti-vaccination as much as I was.
Nah, that's mad, fam. You can't even. What has made you anti-vaccination? That is weird.
So wait, let me just understand what you're saying a little bit more, right? So you're saying that because you've read American research and stuff.
That's saying that vaccination is bad.
Wait, what's the research saying? It's bad or it's good?
It's bad.
Okay, so that's made you feel how?
Like, so then I was proper anti-vaccination, innit? But now I'm still that, but I haven't seen the European research to feel the same way, innit? Like, as strongly, should I say.
Okay. Okay.
So you're for vaccinations. So you're not for it, but you're not against it how you used to be, you're saying?
Like, right now, I'm aware that I don't know so much.
So you could be convinced. You could be convinced to take a vaccination. Basically, I'm trying to gauge the temperature. They say if you thought it could benefit you, would you take a vaccination?
Of course, if I thought it could benefit me, like if I thought that it was the right thing. That's a loaded question. That's a loaded question. Are you saying if I think
it's not loaded?
But what? So if you thought it was going to benefit you, there's
research.
I don't get that.
No, I know it's not good for me. That's the thing.
Yeah, but that's different.
I know it's not good for me.
But you just
you said you know.
If I think it's going to benefit
but you said you just know. You said you know it's not good. You're anti. But you said if they tricked you, you're going to take it. Fuck's sake, you're not getting what I'm saying. You just said that. Am I going mad? Panel? I think I'm the only person that must have heard what you just said then. In that way then. I don't know. Okay. I think I must be.
Anyone else think I said that?
Someone interject if I'm wrong. I don't. That's what you said. You're anti right now, but if they tricked you, because that's what I said. If they convince is tricking, fam.
No, you didn't say that.
I'm gonna convince you to take this thing.
What you said, yeah, is if I think that it would benefit me.
Yeah,
I take
because you would have to been sold it, bro. They would have to sell it. They would have to sell it to you.
But if they sold it to me and I thought it was gonna benefit me, how can I then say I'm not gonna do it?
Something would have to be said about it for you to take it. That's trickery. That's my point. But you're anti now. Why are you anti? That's confused. You're on both. Anyway, you're fence strapped. Like, cool. I get it.
No, you don't get it, bro. It's like you asked me if they would benefit me, innit? Me, I'm not on like if someone come to me and said, yeah, like take this vaccine, it's gonna do this. That's not gonna make me think it's gonna benefit me. I'm not just gonna believe someone because of what they're saying. Do you see what I'm saying? Like I'm not into the whole vaccination or even into just like listening to what someone has got to say and then taking it as truth because someone said it to me. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm more like, okay, say what you got to say and let me find out for myself. You know, but if someone come to me with vaccination, I'm not on that for what, man. Man don't need it. Like, you know the ones there. Maybe if I was going space and I believed in space and that. But what? So say like if you need to go Ghana, yeah, and you need to get yellow fever to go Ghana, what are you gonna do? Like get the yellow fever vaccination? Are you gonna not go Ghana or like how?
Do they
is
stop
gonna
you from traveling?
Yeah, you need it to get your visa.
Oh shit!
Like you have to go there with documentation saying that you got the injection from a doctor.
Yeah, they've been trying to fuck up people going to these countries.
So you get it? That's my point. The trickery.
No, what you say?
Bro.
I think you can apply for a tablet form. Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah, and then if you apply for the tablet form, then you don't have to take it.
Yo, you see what my man's just talking about there? That's what happened to my cousin's dad, yeah? Like, basically, he was living here for years. Man started doing his research, whatnot. Man decided to go back home. Man got the injection, bruv. Must have been about at least 2 years later, man dropped down dead. Do you get me? Because basically, the doctors were trying to tell him, because he had some sort of condition. I'm not sure what the condition was, but he was basically saying that all his dad needed to do was go and get the operation and he would have been cool. But he failed to tell me that he got the injection prior to him going to the country. You know what I'm saying? So when I found that out, I said to him, cuz, don't get it twisted, you know, and think to yourself, oh yeah, it's just because he needed the operation for whatever problem that he had, he just needed to take. Because he was on the natural thing already. You understand what I'm saying? So he would have more than likely taken care of that. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but it was more than likely the chemical, fam. The injection.
I don't know.
Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee took a paracetamol when his brain swole. Bruce Lee took a paracetamol when his brain swole.
It's like correlation doesn't equal causation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like that could have been anything that killed him. Could have been the water. Like
could have been anything. But
that is, remember said no less than 2 years.
Uncooked meat. And it's his voice as well. It's like in no less than 2 years, he died.
Bro, man don't know how long this thing is gonna take to kill off people, fam. You know what I'm saying? But man's out here laughing, fam. It's all good. You know what I'm saying?
No, sorry, man. Don't mean to laugh at someone like that. You get me?
It's all good, fam. I'm saying it's all good. That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying, if they're gonna put anything in you, you should know what they're putting in you. And if you don't know, you should ask questions. And if the doctor or nurse or practitioner who's giving you the vaccine can't tell you what's in it after you ask these questions, then you should think twice. You should know whether or not your vaccine is going to be a live attenuated vaccine, if it's an inactivated vaccine, like what type of vaccine is it? Is it in a fluid that's alive? Is it in a fluid that's not? Is it synthetic? Is it not? Ask questions, see what you hear,
yeah, but
these
are the things
that informed decision about whether or not you want to take it.
Education.
Yeah, but these are the things that people don't know.
Educate.
You know
even the people administering it don't really know all of that.
Don't know. Of course
they're just telling you numbers and all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a myth.
But would you not take it though? If like say now, if that was needed,
when you research it, you'll be shook.
If you needed that to go to Africa, yeah, would you just say I'm not gonna ever go to Africa then?
Fam, I ain't taking.
But they're using it to fuck up the teams, fam. You're not listening.
You understand what I'm saying?
I agree. You're listening. They're using that to fuck up the ends, bro.
You're telling me that I need to go back to my motherland, but I need to take this thing, fam. Are you nuts? Blood.
So what are you gonna do then?
Fuck me up.
But what are you gonna do then?
Blood. Man will fight. Man's gonna have to fight.
What are you gonna do, fam?
Straight like
that. What have we been doing, fam? What have we been doing?
Listen, stop saying. Listen to what I'm saying, fam. Man can get to the motherland, yeah, through going through fucking the Middle East, fam. You understand what I'm saying, fam? There's ways, innit? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man just gonna have to go around it. Wait, it might just not be a plane, fam. You get me?
Fair enough. That's a good, like, that's what I wanted to answer, innit? You get me? I'm not saying it's not possible.
Yeah. I know.
Don't go through Libya right now, bro.
100%, my brother.
Don't touch through Libya.
Hey, blood. Hey, Scripts. We should fly through Libya, fam. Mashed up. You get me, fam? Like, you get what I'm saying?
Hey, listen, man's gonna need rocket launchers first, fam. You get me? Like, I ain't gonna front, fam.
Trust me, blood. I'm on stuff. Live on it.
Listen, me and Mos was talking one time, fam. We was talking some stuff in it. Yeah, serious thing, bro. You get me? If it gets to that stage, man's on it, innit? Yeah.
I'm on it. Let's just go. We'll see. It's about you trying it. You're not bad. About 12-year-olds. You're not bad, cuz. Look at your eyes. You're not bad, cuz. have to go, cuz. You know what I'm saying, cuz? Look at head towards the light. Walk towards the light, boy. Breathe, brother. Breathe, nigga. Yeah. Gang shit for life, cuz.
We've got to be a lot more careful with what we're putting in our bodies.
100%, sister. Is it alive? Is it not? Is it synthetic? Is it inactive? I love that talk. I'm never going to forget that. I'm going to go research all that shit now.
Yeah, look up. And if you want to
that makes sense. That's deep.
Yeah, and if you want to find like medical papers or anything, go on PubMed.com. That I think they're American.
There's probably certain things. Like PubMed.com.
PubMed. It's one of those sites where you can go and get articles, like mostly medical articles and stuff like that. But it's kind of like if you don't like reading the news and whatever, you just kind of want to do your own research and just see where it takes you. You can type in keywords and find articles about what you're looking at. So you can look at all of these cases where they've given people vaccines and they come out, you know, like with no sight, no this, no that. You can hear about all of them things that they try and, you know, cover up the times, and you can make your own informed decisions about it. Because literally, like, educating yourself is the first step. It's the first step, and then you can make informed decisions. People need to be more aware of what they put in their bodies, point blank, period. And like, they expect results from a tiny little pill, but they don't see the effect of it.
You know what it is, yeah?
The hell?
You know what it is, though, sis?
Yeah,
this is another problem, yeah? This is another problem,
placebo effect.
Because everything that's being grown, or
is artificial.
Brung in from another country is artificial, and on top of that is being plugged with stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, fully sprayed, covered with stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Stuff. The seed is Monsanto.
Everybody can't afford the organic lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Like, they can't, innit? You know what I'm saying? And even then, who's to say it's organic? You know what I'm saying?
On. Hey, Skip, do you know what a woman told me? You know what the nurse told me when I went?
There's no difference in it.
When I went hospital one time, I was fucked here. She was like, listen, like, she came in, one lovely lady, like some Filipino lady, like, she came in and said, "You know what I'm saying, darling?" Like, all the nurses were trying to take blood and all of that, bruv. And they kept on coming in, trying to take beer blood from man. Fuck off, blood. You know, like, what's wrong with you? Like, I got a stomach ache, and you talk about blood. We need to take. Nah. I see what this game is. So they try to hold me in one room and all of that. Yeah. I said, you know what? I need to get out of here. But before I got out of there, the Filipino lady came in when they all went, and she said, "You know what, darling? You need to go to your granny's house. You need granny's methods." What do you mean? They said, "Listen, I don't deal with these people. Listen, I've been working air for like 30 odd years." And she said, basically, this is no good. This stuff here. She looked at me and said, "You're a young, healthy man. Go to your granny and get some." And she told me about these roots. I come to find out that the Filipinos still use the thing what we call busy, cola nut. Africans call it cola nut.
Yeah.
Cola nut, yeah. But Jamaicans call it busy, yeah. But it's the same things. But they use it. She called it something, and I said, "What, cola nut? What, busy?" She said, "Yes, that thing, that basically." And I was like, "Nah, you know what? Let's get out of here." Discharged myself, went to nanny's, obviously, just flushed out my whole system, and I keep busy on deck. Anybody who gets sick, holler at me. I got you. 1,000. You understand what I'm saying to you? We'll work something out. If I have to pay for cab, I got you. Just tell me what's going on. I got busy for you on deck. I keep that shit around, and you can get it from South London. In a secret location. I don't want to bait it up because you know them fucking man, they'll just go there and buy up the place and build a fucking a little tower block on that motherfucker. So yeah, there's a secret place in South where you can go get your little busy nut and all your herbs and
these
everything
mofos are already doing the research right now.
Yeah, fam. Busy is curing people from poison, fam. It cures blood poisoning. It cures stomach poisoning. It cures all types of poisoning, fam. And this is the thing that they don't even got in rotation in the medical profession or pharmaceutical industry. So we've got to know that is no good. That whole thing over there is no good. If you got a headache, you know that more time is dehydration or tiredness.
Yeah.
You know that. So you have to go to sleep, but before you go to sleep, try to drink as much of that bottle of water that is got a good pH balance as you can. and sleep. That's a cure for a headache, not a paracetamol or a fucking headache pill.
One thing I can tell people about water is be careful what water. I recommend.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah,
I recommend either you boil down your kettle and thing, or
you're fucked up already, my brother.
Hear me. Hold on. I don't finish.
The filament thing in there is just...
Hold on.
Already.
Hold on.
You're from Britain. Or you just got
not fam, yeah. On top of that, Highland Springs, innit? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna tell people.
Yeah, high pH.
Alright, but what about the boiling the kettle thing? What was that going on about?
That's the substitute.
Some lemon and cucumber in that too.
Lemon and cucumber,
electrolytes. And then put dash a little lemon in it and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But
do you know what? Do you know like when you boil the water in the kettle and the fluoride, you actually concentrate.
Yeah, I heard that before.
Does it not concentrate at the bottom?
You concentrate the fluoride.
Yeah.
What you're saying?
Yeah.
Is that why you get lime scale in your kettle?
Lime scale, yeah.
Bro, I have no clue. That lime scale thing. I just think if there's that much lime scale in the kettle,
I'm not putting my water in there.
Going in your body,
belly's a furnace,
blood.
Yeah, your belly is a furnace. It's true.
Your belly's
hot. No, your belly's hot, blood. If you ever done one of them, hey, listen, when you pass one of them thing there, and you're like, wow, too hot. You start sweating. You gotta take your clothes off.
All in the water though. It's kind of mad. Like, because we have all these products. My dad told me this years ago. He was like, he proper opened my eyes. He was like, talking about the lime scale in the kettle and how all of it just kind of congregates at the bottom and how it's coming from the water. And then to fight that, we put chemicals down our sinks and that, which goes back into the water system, that gets purified and it comes
back to that's all the.
And he was like, every time around like 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock in the evening, when all the women then watch TV, they put on these medical cleaning products, and it's all going back into our water system. And people them are still drinking from the taps for reasons I do not understand.
Can I ask everyone a question?
Like,
this is what I'm saying, yeah. Like, does anybody know about, like if you got like one of them water filters, yeah? Because this is how my gran does it. That's why I was saying what I was saying about the kettle, yeah. Because she boils the kettle and then she'll put it in the water filter and let it filter out. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but those water filters have got bad shit in them as well. Them filaments, that shit, like there's bare stuff to say that shit ain't even good. All the stuff that it goes through.
They said that you can do your own thing. You can. I can't remember what they said you can use. Yeah,
like silicone.
You can filter your own. You can filter your own water. No, but there's some natural like stone
thing.
Yeah.
There's layers to it, innit?
Layers, some layers thing. You just put beer water in it, fam, and it takes time. It's not like your Brita, but it takes time. But you see, like after a week, you've got pure mineralized water, fam. I watched one thing long time ago, and it's like, but like basically to source all of that shit now, we're probably gonna get artificial shit.
You know what you can do is that they've got a machine called a reverse osmosis machine.
Yeah, reverse osmosis still.
And you do that.
What?
Reverse osmosis
machine. So you put it through this process.
Wow.
And then when you take it out, when you get the water out of the end, it's just water, but it's stripped of everything, including the minerals. Then you've got to manually add back the minerals in that.
So your lemons, your cucumbers,
whatever.
I'm not sure. Like you actually like they got.
I think they got some liquid like minerals that add to it. You get me? My brethren's got that thing still.
Like, this is how I know these people are jokes, fam.
And what's the liquid minerals though?
I'm not.
How do you know that's true?
I've like, like this knowing thing and belief thing. Yeah, it's like to me, there's very few things in life that we're gonna know.
100%.
The ones there, like, so
that's facts.
Yeah, that one is a difficult for me.
Facts.
We know some stuff, but we don't know nothing at the same time.
We don't know shit.
Because
the more you find out, is the more you know you don't know.
Yeah, facts.
The more you figure out shit, is the more you figure out that you don't know shit.
Say that again, sis.
Still tell you. even if you were to go to the top of wherever Highland Springs is, yeah, and source your own water, people will still tell you it's not clean because of the rain and all of that.
The mountain and the goat lives there, and the car shit's there. Yeah, it's true. It's doing some contest thing.
Oh, that's why you drink that because, like, even if you were to,
I don't know. You like if you have to test the water, you're probably still gonna find traces of this and that because it's true. Whatever they put in the sky is.
Yeah, it's true. That's how chemtrails come into play. Back in the day, raindrops used to taste different.
Yeah, like
I don't have taste rain.
Nah, blood. Back in the day, man.
Literally, I won't let it go in my mouth. Like, remember when you was young, you'd like allow them. Like, no, I wouldn't even. I refuse, bro.
I'm saying this year. Shall I tell you when I knew raindrops was fucked? Is when it started to leave that thing that looked like car oil on the floor. I said, what the fuck is that? It's mad colourful and all of that. Like, and you're looking at this puddle, it's like, man, and it looks like car oil cuz on the floor. And it's
like a
puddle of rain.
Colours, innit?
I said, why does it look like that? It's stinging your eye and that. Back in the day, it wouldn't even sting your eye. It's in your eye now, the raindrops burning your eye. Your eye's red. You got pink eye from rain. I said, nah, man, this is wrong, fam. I don't know what's going on. Like, how's man getting pink eye from raindrops, blood? The rain hit man in the face, but burn up your face, give you fucking... I think it's just the chemical reaction. That's when they started to do this chemtrail thing. But then it was too heavy. So they said, you know what, let's lighten up the ions in the thing so it can settle in the sky and drop slowly. That's why sometimes you're walking down the road and it feels like it's raining. But it's not even wet. You're like, what the fuck is that? And you feel shit falling on your skin.
Do you know what, yeah?
Chemtrails, blood.
I swear down, I thought I was going mad, fam.
It's the chemtrails, blood.
I thought I was going.
Yeah, get told off.
Walking down the road. Yeah, blood.
Let me ask you a question. Anyone know about like putting ash in water?
Nah.
Yeah.
Well, pure weed ash.
I don't know. Like, I think I've heard. I heard about man ashing in their water, they're drinking it, and that's supposed to have like. I'm telling you, fam.
They're mugging, man.
Let me see if anyone watching knows about putting ash in water.
They're mugging, man. Fam. You know what they was doing? They was bored one day and there's ashing in the cup here, like the old cup, and then a man went to drink. He said, "Yeah, no, but it's good for you, man. Drink that, cuz." Drink that. All the tar in there, you know that from the cigarette, and it's all fucked up. Man, drink that. Man, dunk it, man. Said, "No, it's good for you, you know." Then that's how the rumor started.
Not cigarette ash. Someone said cigarette ash.
Pure weed. That's what I'm saying. Pure weed. Yeah. Pure weed, banned on the challenge.
Or something. I don't know. Maybe wood ash or something. I don't know.
That's crazy.
Ash, you know, man.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
But, like, ash is supposed to have like I don't know if it's like an alkaline effect or something on the system. Like ash in water. I swear down.
That's mad still. I don't know about that still. Where?
You learn something. Well, you ain't learning that. I'm just saying there's something to look up in it.
Yeah.
Ashy water. Man's not on that, boy. That's not no top boy shit. Top boys don't deal with the ashy water shit.
Right, check it out, yeah, and you're gonna be like, "Raw, for real, this is something that's really supposed to, clean out your system or whatever." Makes sense as well because there's properties in ash, and ash is like the most fertile thing for like plants and shit.
Yeah,
why don't you drink
ash?
Why don't man just drink a prune juice then, innit?
No, because obviously everything's got different effects, and it's not just not just like to make you go shit or whatever. I never said it. Prune juice is for doo-doo and that, innit?
Yeah.
Well, it's to clear out your system, innit? You know what I mean?
Nah, prune juice is for doo-doo, strictly.
Yeah, clear.
Don't fuck up and drink no prune juice, bro. Like one time, yeah, bruv, I almost slipped up. I went in the fridge. My mum put a glass of drink in there, innit? I don't know what the glass was. I was thirsty. I just grabbed the glass, went to sip 2 sips. She said, "Put that back." I said, "What's that?" "It's prunes." But it tasted nasty anyway. Fam, just that little sip, fam. Yeah, just a little sip, cuz. Listen, man, drink, you know, like as a youth, man, you're eating bare cereal, so it's dairy. This active fuckery in your stomach, fam, from the dairy, from the pus, yeah? Really, boy, I couldn't leave the house from 2 sips, fam. Prune juice is dangerous, blood. Nah, blood, that's just for a flush out. That's a wash out drink, fam.
Yeah, man, bowel system thing, man.
100% wash out drink, man. That's just what it is. That's why you see certain animals, if you watch their little maneuvers like dogs, yeah, because they get fed so much fuckery, have you noticed anytime they are fucked up, they go back to nature, they start eating grass.
Grass, yeah.
Fuck all this, bro. I'm gonna mash this grass.
Yeah,
I'm gonna mash this grass down. Yeah, cats as well. Fam, I see a cat yamming down a weed plant online. I said, go on.
My neighbor's cat jumps in our garden to yam our grass, bruv, because he, you know what I mean, he's yamming bare fuckery and whatnot.
Fuckery, he needs grass, bruv. He's like, I need to balance this shit out.
To the
like,
point where I see man yakking in the garden, fam. Like I was just no, allow it. Like man yam two grass, yeah, man. Yeah, all right, I feel good. Let me just dash this out now and yacked up the thing.
Yeah, no, that's what you need to do. The grass will, it will react. It helps their belly. It's like a washout, fam. You know what I mean? When dogs yam grass, fam, beer runs.
Imagine that they know that naturally.
Naturally, that's what I'm trying to say. Cause humans, that's what touches down back on what Jedi said earlier. The narrative. Who tells us as animals how to live?
That's what I'm saying. No one.
Because the animals all know naturally when they're born, fam. Like water snakes, yeah. It's so amazing. I'm like a little nerd. I love this shit. Water snakes, fam. To have a water snake baby, the water snake seeks out a cave, fam. Yeah, underwater. Yeah, remote cave. Then it finds the air pocket in the fucking cave. To lay the eggs where it has zero chance of being eaten by anything because nothing's coming in that cave, yeah? Boom. Once them snakes are born, fam, their natural inclination is to go back to finding water. They go back to finding the water, then they start living, but they can't, what it is, they can live in the water, yeah? But they need their first breath to be of oxygen.
Right.
Now, brother, this is what the natural inclination of the animal is. Who's that? Yo, mute your thing, fam. E.
Yeah, he's on stuff, fam.
Sauna, man.
I'll turn him down.
Yeah, turn him down. Yeah, basically, so that's what a natural is. Even when one of them gazelles are being born, yeah, they're being born in front of their enemy, arch enemy.
Yeah.
The mum says, you better get up and start walking, boy. That thing is like start wobbling around like, boy, I'm shaky, but I'm gonna make this happen, mama. Like, let's go. Bambi ain't staying around for nobody. I see what happened to them man over there. Like, you get what I'm saying? Cyril and them man, they come a cropper. Then that's how they're naturally born, fam. You know what I'm trying to say? So we just got to know ourselves.
Listen, you know, crazy.
We just got to know ourselves, cuz. We just got to know ourselves, trust me, because enough people don't know themselves, and that's why they follow the narrative of what they've been told to be. You understand? That's what I was touched down on earlier. But yeah, I'm telling you, who tells us as animals how to live when them things know how to live naturally? You feel me? They go and eat grass when their belly's bunning them because they're eating iams. About that's the best thing for your dog. Why is my dog eating grass then? Iams. Shut up.
But I think grass helps them get sick though. No, seriously. Because my dog, yeah, that's what
right. So I'm thinking this is like the end of the show, isn't it?
End of the show, so
get me. You've done a good one. Please, family, don't forget to press like. Get me.
Like, share, and subscribe, man. Like, share, and subscribe, man.
Subscribe and share it out.
We got you.
Big up.
Comments as well.
Extremely bad. Read out the comments.
Hey,
we got the people in the comments. What's some of the comments?
Get me. Big up the people in the comments. You get me?
The comments. Just getting in.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on. Hey, follow. Hey, follow Red Bull.
Big up all you keyboard warriors, obviously, out there. Keyboard warrioring, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Yeah. I know about bentonite, Clay. Big up, man. I know about that bentonite still. Remember, don't let it get in contact with any metal. You get me? When we lose its charge, it'll become like fruitless. It's mad. That bentonite Clay is sick. You get me?
And Moustafa, whatever. I don't know how to say your name. Obviously, do your own research.
And anybody
can't be going to other people to find out information.
And go get some shungite. We're not going to tell you what it does. Just research it. Shungite, and don't get tricked. It's Coley. It's like a Coley type thing. Yeah, that's the texture. Shungite. You need that in your life.
Anyway, family tree.
Gang.
Yeah, that's it.
Gangalini.
Hey, play one of your